Mm-hmm. Boop boo doo doo doo. Okay, so then let's do a quick recap. The events that have transpired previously, I don't know if this is being
It's recording now.
good. Last week, the lot of you met there contest. One of you priest, and won second place in the brawling contest of the grand melee. The
Hmm?
Yeah, you're kind of like coming.
horrific war coming.
Um,
Dark on our
Beep
you're
boop.
somewhat roboing the.
and well, that's where we left of you off. Is that you had decided that you need to organize the people. You've done so. Now you needed to just get yourselves someone to lead this ragtag rebellion of men.
Right. As much as I didn't exactly like. God, I can't stop coughing.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm just getting over a cold.
Okay.
My God, it's.
It's fine.
Well, don't feel bad. The literally streaked my lungs out about a half hour before this, so. The only one is sick.
Yep.
Yay! People are sick, and I'm. Uh, don't really know how to describe it besides.
All right. I think I'm good. Anyway, as much as I hate to suggest it, there's a part of me that thinks we need to have Lord Brash lead the charge into the Dark Spawn.
Except
Are
he
you?
hates it. In being on the battlefield, let alone something like this.
Do we have a backup?
You'd have to repeat because I ended up coughing as you made your rebuttals.
He hates being on the battlefield, and half the villagers hate him, as well as half the army as well.
If that's the case, we need to got a second place plan.
Yeah. Yeah, there are
Because
ideas.
we need someone who we minimize the amount of hate hate
So,
for.
Lord Father Kerblo. He seems
I don't
like
know. Maybe if he's willing.
I only suggested to Brash mostly on the hope that he'd die on the battlefield and there'd be one less hoity-toity notable type.
Um, dude, I rather not now piss. Yeah, knowing Brash's attitude, he already doesn't want to be there. So trying to convince him would be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Not to mention if an arrow does hit him, what's going to happen?
The family that might get there might be a bit of a power vacuum that might not end well.
Exactly. Trust me when I say this. Power vacuums don't end well. Sometimes there's an assassin who might neutralize the power vacuum, if you will. Just saying.
All right.
Can you convince the father to do it? Because if he's not willing, he sounds like a bit of a stubborn guy.
Now, the only the people we have would be is which was
The paladins and clerics.
oh wait, yeah, so we also friggin' throat. What was the name of the commander of the Templars and the Mages, respectively, again?
Um,
The leader for the mages?
At least the one that we've encountered so far.
Yeah. The leader for the Templars actually it falls under Kerblow's priority.
All right.
And the mages leader is no name McCrackson.
No name generic old guy.
hello. You're here just
Hello.
in time as we just started.
The group is discussing the merits of having Brash be the leader.
And we already decided probably not a good idea because a power vacuum man would end badly.
Even though it'd be satisfying to see him die.
Yeah, we don't want Brash as the leader.
So right now we're looking at possibly Kerblow.
But we need to know if we can know if he's willing and if we can convince him to do it.
Well, Kerblow already said. Well, we were already told that Kerblow wasn't going to be really willing.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Like, he's convincible, but he won't like it because he doesn't want to. Also,
I'd rather not have a leader who hates being the leader.
yeah, probably, and I think the one who will tick off the least people is going to be Darius. Brash
That-
won't like it, but who cares about Brash?
Well,
I
Darius is the leader of the mercenaries, so that's at least a good front right there.
no, I thought he was leader of the guild.
Mercenary guild.
That particular
Mercenary group,
mercenary
less adventure.
group.
Yeah, Darius is leader of the Adventuring Guild, which is basically a mercenary guild. Nalu is actually a leader of mercenaries.
Pure mercenaries.
He's
And
good at what he
I
does.
think-
What can be said?
Maybe, but are you sure Brash wouldn't pull out if we do it?
If we lose Brash, we do lose some elite troops, but it's still not the worst. And, like, we can't make everyone happy no matter who we pick. Unless we pick generic McGenericson,
That's
in which case
the
we'll probably
truth.
lose the roles.
Yeah, okay, if you say this guy's the best option and we remain to, well, I'll go with it.
Well, he pisses off the least important person, basically.
Fair enough.
And isn't that what's most important in life? Who pisses off the least important person in your group?
I would say
Pretty
also
much.
I would also put that down. Also, the least amount of people as well.
That's why he's the least important person. He has the least amount of people, and while we might lose its stage 3 specialist if we absolutely piss off Brandon Brash, I doubt we'll piss him off enough that it'll actually pull out the army that is going to be protecting his city.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
At the very least, he'll be in the city protecting it.
If we need to get to that
Or-
point.
Or he just removes his specialists, and then you just leave your cavalry.
which will suck, but we still have the Rangers because we have the Dalish. So could be
Wait,
worse.
just out of curiosity, you never told us what the Daily say of which direction they're coming from.
The South.
Okay.
Assuming I'm remembering correctly. And that the Dalish
Yeah,
were
the Dalish
right.
is the south. Yes, and it turns out the Dalish were telling the truth. They're right. It's horrific. Cloud
Oh!
and darkspawn. Bees. Bee darkspawn.
Oh, great! We got flying ones. This is beautiful.
Oh joy.
Suddenly Elisha had fire. I mean,
Technically,
what?
they're not flying, but yes, they're darkspawn, and you can hear the
Level
buzz of them
7
coming over the hill.
levitating. They're
Not
floating.
actually flying. They just happen to be
They're not actually
buzzing.
flying, Wheel Girl. Shut up.
Okay.
It's called buzzing.
Why do they make
They're
buzzing
making
noise?
it. That's a weird one, but it's not the weirdest thing. I mean, they roar sometimes eat each other. Speaking of which,
Cannibalism.
Fiore, you can make a communication check for talking to Brash.
Oh, good.
Hope this goes well.
Yay. You
Can
get to
I
talk
use
to
my
him. It's gonna
leadership
be
for
fun.
that?
You use your leadership, even though it really doesn't fully apply, but I'll let it apply somewhat.
Yay.
Good. The person that
Do you want me to actually talk it out or just roll?
roll for it.
Hey, I might not have needed the leadership.
You did it. You pulled it off.
And I could flirt with Brash if I wanted to, I suppose.
Oh.
You have to get all sixes for that.
Huh? No, I thought with I mean that's the
No, 2 4s.
stunt.
That's a stunt.
I could
Yeah,
flirt
and
with Brash if I wanted to,
4.
unless there's other more applicable options.
Is there an option for
Do it
flattery?
in half the time. Or
I'll do it
flattery.
in half the time. Or flattery. Maybe both.
Or you could just flirt with Drav. Just flirt with Drav in front of Brash. Just annoy him.
Don't flirt with someone right now. Don't flirt with a different person right now, because we just need to convince Brash, not piss him
Yeah,
off.
I'll just use the stunt to do whatever I can to butter him up. To be less annoyed at the situation. In other news, my bike tire is officially fixed. Yay, bike tire.
Yay for you.
I didn't hear what you said.
Said my
Or
bike
bike
tire is
tires.
officially fixed. Yay, bike tire, aka my main mode of transportation is no longer damaged.
So is that like pedal bike or motorbike?
Pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Well, then it's now then time for the exciting section of me describing 2 armies clashing into each other. Darkspawn versus
the people
NPC
of this
roll
town.
off. Okay, wait a second. Let me just go in and I'm just going to put in Assemble Town Forces, Darius's. No, what the fuck? I didn't minimize. I hate when it does that weird minimize thing for the Roll20 character sheets, then you can't actually access them. It's like, why does that exist as a function? Because there's no way to reverse it. It's like, nope, you just can't real.
because they can.
I don't
Maybe
know
it's
what.
an
Yay.
incomplete thing.
Logged out.
Also, I like how Fiore's mental stats are all good, but her physical stats all kind of suck, including her ability to see things.
Yep.
Oh, we have a stalker.
Yeah, I had to reload the page.
What?
I had to reload the page because things derped.
Okay, your page seems to be taking slowly.
We might need to reload. Or not. Or maybe Diplo is just in a different game. Well, we lost the GM, guys. Panic time.
Ah!
Light the town on fire! It's the only way to save it! I mean, what?
Don't you dare light anything on fire.
Grass
I'm gonna
make the
light it
bro.
on with fire with my ice.
Grass make the bro. Grass make the bro go kill. Kill.
Yay. Okay. Bye. Da, 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 da. Everything is dying. I blame Kiri.
Harry, are you gonna take that?
I mean, Carrie is good
Sounds
at
like
killing
it.
things. Kala'ish is quite good at his job. And I'm definitely saying that just because he's an elf.
Ruffled raptor. Ruffled. Squawk. Squawk.
Squawk?
Hex. Kiri and Lana. Hex.
I didn't do anything.
Arr.
Yeah.
Arr. Purchase on the wheel, girl.
What?
Pecs.
We
Uses drill
didn't
peck
do
on Wheel
anything.
Girl.
We didn't.
Wait,
didn't
why
do
are you
anything.
using drill peck?
Diplo learned drill peck. Upgraded normal peck to drill peck. Bark.
Get back in here,
But
in the room.
you're a
Room.
I'm trying, Wheel Girl. Everything is derping. That's what I already said earlier, if you'd been paying attention. I had to close out the room and reload it.
Have you tried restarting the Oh, there you are.
There he is.
I'm almost back in.
Good loading
Yeah,
takes
hi, Wheel
longer.
Girl. Thanks for paying attention.
You're
Your loading.
welcome.
Your loading
yeah,
takes longer.
yeah.
Everybody loads the same unless you ever pay the count.
Everyone's dying over here. My computer is dying, Kiri. What did you do? What did you do?
Nothing.
Everything.
Okay. So you know which? For reference, I'm just gonna note Darius is a +6 for leadership and a +6 for cunning military lore.
And that's why I picked him.
And I hope this all. And you did good rolls to not make Brash mad about it. Or
I
at
mean,
least
if Brash was mad
Yep.
about it, he'd probably just be mad about it, and dealing with him later would be a pain.
Yeah, well, you made enough that he's just going to be grumbly about it.
Goddamn tieflings.
Brash sounds.
Totally not tiefling. That's totally not a tiefling in Darius Drum's picture. Really.
What? No, it's a Quinari wearing purple face paint.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
exactly.
basically. Let's be fair here. That's what the Quinari are. They're basically tieflings without the colorful skin.
Basically tieflings without the blood, the demon blood.
Okay.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
talking
yeah,
D&D.
because not all tieflings have tails. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I wanted to use that image, so I got to use it.
And good for you.
Now then, everybody, are you ready? NPC roll off?
Ready.
Between the badass Darkspawn and Darius, round one, fight. They're playing chess at a table. I just had a
Stop.
mental image.
Stop. Stop trying to sing. You're bad at it.
I'm hurting Wheel Girl. Truly,
like a
that's the
good,
greatest victory of all. Military lore.
You shut up.
Okay, so let's.
That sounds like a fun pastime there.
Okay, so the first to get to 15 wins because they are not at full 5,000 over 5,000 troops. So first up, we'll have the Darkspawn roll.
And they roll.
And it gets a 6 right off the bat.
Oh shit. 5 over. 5 over.
Well, luckily,
Darius gets it.
Well, maybe not luckily.
Well, don't. It's not like the Darkspawn can roll amazingly every time.
Don't say that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think we're already to the crisis.
We're all fucked if this keeps going.
I knew this was about some smoke bombs.
Well, we better use our stunts to raise our scores. That's for sure.
Okay, it's not the worst thing ever. Okay, speaking of
Try.
which,
We're just gonna lose
don't
a large
worry,
amount of our troops.
you picked the best choice because Darius actually has the command tree. It's which I now need to actually look at more closely. Yeah, you all get a +1 bonus to your initiative. Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, that actually helps.
this is how we
That's
end
a
up
thing that's
being the sole
important.
survivors.
So okay, let's see. So I'm gonna point out, guys. The good news is it's not nearly as bad as you think it is.
Why?
With his, uh, I mean, it's still really bad because he's rolling garbage. Like what the? So the
As the
very first
universe
crisis
wants
is
to
gonna.
be a pissy.
The very first crisis is already upon us. 3 rolls in as the 2 generals position their soldiers. You see the strangely armored dark standing tall on the hill, directing his men with lethal efficiency.
Oh
And
shit.
then, as you're all watching, the first crisis happens. All of you are going to have to rush together. Make sure your tokens have the right HP values, etc. As you see it, it's big, it's dangerous, it's a monster. As it comes barreling down into the battlefield, roaring, roar, roar. It comes in from the southeast, barreling through Dockspawn and allied alike. Roar!
And it's a
Roar!
Tyranitar.
What?
Roar!
Is that a Pokemon?
Yes, yes.
No, it's an ogre. No, it's an ogre.
It's an Ogremon.
Oh boy, the ogre we forgot to kill.
Hi, ogre.
No, we didn't forget to kill. It is specifically the reasons we went to the city.
Yeah, but the ogre's here just at the Darkspawn arriving and he's screwing around with the Darkspawn. I love this.
Roar! So, you guys. So I'm gonna just say right now. Okay. You guys have 2 ways of how you can handle this crisis. You can either direct the ogre back into the Darkspawn or just kill it outright.
Back into the Darkspawn.
I have the initiative order set up only. Yeah. So what are you guys gonna go with?
How are we going to direct it back into the Darkspawn?
I will. I don't care how we
It's
just do it.
going around and raging, and just smashing.
Just do it.
Oh, so
It'll help
basically-
us.
We move so that we're between it and the Darkspawn, and then let it
Let me see if I can
get
help
get
for
out
this.
of the way, and turn it
Yeah,
into
basically
our
use the
rampaging
use the-
monstrosity.
Yeah.
Everybody
hide
else.
Victor, no. Okay, Victor is running with the chase. It's gonna roll its Constitution running now. Roll fucking 5.
Glendon,
Oh god,
what
it's
got an
13
eight?
total.
I should have quit smoking long ago.
It rolled the same as Victor, so it's not actually catching up because it goes to the PC. It also goes to the higher dragon die. So Victor
Fight,
wins.
Victor!
Victor's
Victor's
just
luring it
running.
into.
I'm literally just running
Yeah,
into
just,
the
like,
darkspawn
chasing
like,
him.
fuck you all.
And everybody else is staring, going, "What the fuck?"
So basically, Darius is leading it on a wild goose chase through the darkspawn ranks, huh?
Victor,
Well, you're gonna need to
thank
help
you.
keep it distracted and focused. So, who's gonna help with that? You gonna throw some spells? What you gonna do
I'm gonna throw a rejuvenate on
as Victor gets chased? Yeah.
Woo!
Let's see, what stamina cover that?
And
Okay, I'll let you do that.
I
Yeah,
think I pass.
it's gonna make it so Victor doesn't get immediately murdered when Darkspawn cut him and it's passed.
Good.
So Victor, your wounds are healing. I'm gonna say, Fiore, you don't actually have to spend the mana for that because this is during a long, prolonged engagement of fights.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with, since that's actually a rather clever plan. Basically, run around Darkspawn. It's really dumb and really clever. I'm going to say it works. So,
Yay! How many did we take out with Victor running around?
well,
Having
it
it
gives
all-
this point, so it's definitely helping. Let's see. You can roll amazingly poorly now. Hey, he failed.
No, it
What's
fell
that?
completely. You did the worst you could possibly do.
He failed hardcore. And Darius, meanwhile,
Rolled
oh
well.
wow, okay. And then he rolled meh,
Well, he did
But-
good.
but he wins. He wins the first engagement. God.
So
man.
I was a distraction.
Darius wins.
Yay.
Wow.
Through the
I
power
distract-
of
So
player.
so
The power of ogre
yes.
compels you.
And now we have added the unwilling troop to our ranks. Ogre. It
Okay.
was trying to kill us the whole time.
Yeah, it's trying to kill one of you technically. So as the Darkspawn are currently being enveloped in their own ogre brethren. Ogre, 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 vagina. It's a
What?
it's
Don't
a
they?
it's a violent, bloody bout as the two sides clash. The bardic duelists dancing about, the Danish Rangers shooting in from the sides. The shrieks are kind of cut off by guard, and as this battle gets even more intense, in comes the valiant, dangerous, and heavily armored heavy infantry. The mages and Templars starting to lay down spells, and the Templars guarding them as the heavy infantry rush in, heavy armor smashing through. It's going to be a real slobber knocker. And now we move into part 2 where the leader fails his first check. Congratulations, leader.
Darkspawn leader sucks. Good. Now it's gonna roll
Darius.
awfully.
Darius passes. Wait, no, actually, it passes too because it gets. Wait, no, it doesn't. It has no specialist right now, so it fails. Yes, and Darius passes and has 5 right off the bat. Then that goes back to the Darkspawn as the heavy soldiers are ramming into them, trying to overtake them.
And the Darkspawn rolls well.
But Darius rolls better. As the two forces meet, the Hurlocks being battered down by the much more well-equipped soldiers and, well, frankly, better trained soldiers because they're Hurlocks. You know, it happens.
Hurlocks
For
are
the
meant to be
ages.
hurled.
And the leader fails again. So this is probably going to be crisis time again. Wow, okay, so yeah,
We
if you guys
almost
can
didn't beat the crisis.
you get through the first crisis, but now we're back to the second crisis. So here's the good news and the bad news.
What's the good news?
Well, you guys have worn down the ogre a bit, it's coming back. But the simple fact is, with the loss of enough Darkspawn troops as it has been now, there's no way it's going anywhere but towards all of you.
What do we do? What do we do about this ogre now?
Well, hopefully it's
Well,
been worn down somewhat so we can kill it easier. 'Cause I
How?
don't think we can distract it much more.
well, it's bringing friends too. Friends.
Okay, some darkspawn that is really pissed off and wants to kill it are here.
No, they're here to murder you guys.
What? I thought since the ogre was smashing around the darkspawn, they would focus on the ogre.
Nah.
No, they're Darkspawn.
Yeah, no.
They you mutually united under the fact of eat the humans. And the dwarf.
So, initiative, right? Wait,
Yep,
there are no ones here.
Wow. Victor gets a 8-12. Okay. And what did Fiore get?
14.
15 because Darius is leading you guys.
Mm.
Verena gets Pooh.
Pooh?
AKA
Pooh.
probably last in order.
And Kalish is the last person. Then he
Decently average.
13. So it's Fiore, the Darkspawn. Let's see where the troll goes. Troll. The troll is going to go. I'm sorry,
Wait,
the ogre is
It's
going
a
to
troll,
go.
not an ogre.
It's an ogre troll. It's wearing a troll mask. Truly, it's the most terrifying. Wow.
I just stare and go, what the hell?
Wow. Okay, so the ogre is going after Kalesh. So I'm gonna just note that.
I
because
just need to reset the thing. I think it just froze on me for a sec. There we go.
Yeah. Hey, so the order is Fiore, the on Kalesh, the ogre. But speaking of, there's an actual organized bout. The Darkspawn are rushing in from over here. Yeah,
Now comes
Darkspawn.
the question: do we have NPC troops helping?
Oh, you have NPC troops. They're around.
They're busy with other things, keeping more darkspawn from slaughtering us, I'm sure.
Basically, yeah. You know,
Let's begin this ogre mess.
you do realize there's like 900 more Darkspawn than there are people here.
Yeah.
Yes, let's just let them do what they do and just get rid of this ogre plus a few darkspawns. One
Speaking
giant.
of the ogre,
Yes.
let's start freezing it. Also, wow, that was dangerously close to a fail.
You freeze the ogre. What's the ogre roll to resist that?
Constitution versus spell thingy.
Constitution stamina. Okay, he'll take his damage. Boop. I'm just marking it off for you. But let's see. Does he? Yes.
Oh, he passes. So he gets
Yeah,
his
so-
1 damage. Or his 1. No, I don't. I think it does no damage to him since he passed the Constitution check.
Well, that's. No, he still takes a bit of damage.
I think it's
He's
like half
just-
damage. I think.
A lot of
Actually
them
would
are
have to
that.
He
look
might
specifically.
The initial 1d6.
Yeah, it's just 1d6, sadly. Anyways, it's now all the other dark spawns goes.
Oh, crap.
So they're going to move in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Victor, you have a bunch of friends around you.
Oh boy.
Victor, friends.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think
you're running from the ogre still.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, Victor. You'll be fine. They're just gonna throw axes at you.
Like, are you kidding me?
One of them misses. The axe goes wide. Another one runs up. Let's see. Does he miss? That hits. That one hits. And that one hits. So 3 of them hit. Axes in him. Axe is a question. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna roll all their damage. There we go.
Subtract 9, and that still hurts.
Well, yeah, they rolled a 2, a 4, a 6.
That's
Oh wait, subtract 6 from that actually.
6?
Because armor.
I thought it was 9.
No, subtract the 9 as well, so it's 18. So it should only do 12.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Just a minor thing from other stuff. Don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah. You're not in a great place, Victor, but you got some new friends, and then it's Kalesh's
can
turn.
you
Kalesh.
stop doing that? Because
Kalesh. Victor's surrounded by Darkspot, and an ogre is running towards him.
Okay, so let's see.
do something,
Where is
anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And attack the dark spot. $17.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Roll damage.
11 before armor.
It cries out in pain. You hurt its pride. Also its body. But mostly its pride.
Good.
Right?
Don't worry, it has pride to spare.
Well, tell it to stop.
Alright, first I'm about to. Alright, first I target this guy for a drawing knife.
And hey, you've made an ogre friend. It's Ogre Buddy's turn now. He's finally caught up to Victor. Victor, don't worry. He's going to club you.
He's taking you to the club.
Bonk. Don't. That hits. Ow. Don't worry, Victor. He's just gonna do scratch. Victor just gets. No, Victor. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're over here now. Bonk! As it slaps you away with its big club, which is actually technically the other chain that was still attached to it. So you just went flying. Victor, how are you feeling?
Ouch.
Don't worry, you'll be better.
Damn.
Never mind. He rolls near max.
So I'm down to 4.
Yep.
Whoa.
This is.
Luckily, I get a turn before anything else does. Well, anything else dangerous to your health.
Don't worry.
Fury might save you.
No, I won't save you. I'll heal you. There's a difference. A big difference.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Yeah, as this is raging on, everything's going to hell. Boo doo 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 doo. Okay, it's now Victor's turn. Victor, go.
Right?
Victor, live.
Do, 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 do.
Join
Victor,
that
don't
go.
bleed out from your pores, from where there's a crunched ribs at the dark spawn
This
down
would
below.
be a
Okay.
good time for healing.
It hits. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. So roll damage. Arg. Roll backstab as well. Is that? Arc, arc, bark. Come on, Victor. I like how Victor always hits, but whenever he hits really well, he never generates stunt points. It's like some sort of aspect of the universe. Victor can't roll well.
Sure, he can.
Well, he can't roll well and generate stunt points. And then it's Verena's turn.
Verena, do tank type things.
This mofo. Well,
Oh, wow. Running up. Ah! That's going to hit. Yeah, roll damage.
11.
Yes, before his hairy armor catches it. Then it's back to Fiore.
Well, time for the healing touch.
No, leave Victor alone. He doesn't need healing. He's fine.
If you need, if
that's
you call
nice.
that not needing healing, you're delusional.
Because I have Journeyman Chirurgy, that's 12, 13, 14, 15 healing right there. Plus so a total of 27 healing for Victor.
You hear that, Victor? 27 health. How's that making you
You
feel?
saved my life.
And now to back away.
Victor, do you want to tell everybody what your HP was at?
4 until now.
Yeah, he's back up to 31. Okay. Good news. After Fiore's turn, it's the Darkspawn's turn. And it's going to be a hairy. I don't know what on Verena.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of was sitting there and was like, suicide's not a good option there.
Verena!
Don't
First,
do it.
second. Hey, second misses. Third misses, I think. Yeah, third misses.
Yeah.
Okay, only one hits me. Good, I didn't do.
Unfortunately, that one
Fuck.
also generates 6 stunt points.
5.
Oh, right, it's the dragon dice that matters, not the. Yeah.
Yeah. Dragon Die determines how many stunt points you generate. So Verena,
Speaking of, can I do stunts on my cunning healing roll?
on cunning healing, yeah, you can do it in half the time. So
Can I do the special one that adds +1 to our?
yeah, I'll let you do the +1 to the total. Yes, and you can also do the whole
now
because you
we
get stuff on your
won.
heal spell.
Oh, I can use 1 less mana on my heal spell.
Yep, you can do that too. So that means it costs you only 2. Verena, he's going to ignore half your armor and do an extra d6.
Dang it.
So you only have 2 armor against that. Oh! I was thinking, are they going to try and knock you down? I was like, no, not in this situation. So that's going to hurt. Hack, hack, chop, chop. The one that's next to Kalish is going to slice at him. And I think hit.
15
because they-
hits.
yeah. Yeah, that hits. Okay. Well, Kalish, it's not going to hurt as much for you because,
It's only 2 stun points.
oh, he's going to use his stun points to push you up here. So you get Ogre Friend.
Can he move after that? Yeah, he can move after it's another turn.
Yeah, he also can just use a stun point to move one square. He's moving you one and moving himself one with a stun point. And
Nice.
oh, yeah, you take
5
average damage. Yeah. But yeah, he pushed you into position to get near Ogre. But after that, he's going to move to Victor, so you can op attack him as he runs away.
And I will op attack.
Ah, misses. No.
No, hits and
I was about to
generates
say
6 stun points.
bullshit.
If I missed, I'd be thinking, oh, good God, we're definitely way beyond. We're definitely well above our levels.
You do get
6 points.
Stun
What do I
for-
want?
op attacks, right?
Yeah, I'm going to point out you guys technically win this because he only needed one more point to win for the. Because it was like 9, now it's like 14. So yeah, you guys can win this. You know, you win the crisis. So use that stun point for whatever you want.
Do I want to do 2 lightning strikes or do I want to do.
I mean, technically, we could just run and still win.
Mm,
Because the Darkspawn gets 5 points, and that doesn't really make the Darkspawn win.
I'm going to go lethal damage.
That said, there's no way in heck Fiore is going to outrun any of these things with her 1 constitution.
Plus. So 9 plus 8. He takes 17 damage.
With his armor, that's going to be more than enough. He would have been at. By the by, I just want to note this. Without the stunt points, he would have been at 1 HP.
And he's
Because
very dead.
somehow you guys are able to do that. You guys somehow consistently.
We're very good at bringing people to near dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here.
Technically, it's still my turn. I get a run, but oh, God.
Well, yeah, it's not. No, that was your op attack. So now it's your turn. Now what are you gonna do?
Now you could trigger an op attack of your own and get hit by an ogre.
I could do that, or I
Seems
could
like a
try
poor
attacking
decision.
the ogre, but I don't think I would be able to hit the ogre. So, do we want to stay or run?
Well, like I said, there's no way in heck Fiore would actually survive running.
Oh, so it's fight then.
Like, with the ogre's constitution, there's no way she would outrun it.
I do not hit.
Hey, believe in yourself. Maybe it has really low evasion.
Yeah, it is an ogre. You probably do hit. Let me double check. Yes, you do.
Oh, and
You
a
hit.
stun point.
Yep. So
I'm going to knock it prone.
okay, you've knocked the ogre
Every
prone. You've knocked it to a knee.
10-foot area falls over prone too as the ogre hits the ground.
So he takes 14 damage and he's knocked prone.
And you cut into its hard, tough hide, and it seems to get angry.
Okay.
Now it's cold and injured. I ran an ice cube over its skin.
Technically speaking, if you run away from a creature that's prone, can they do an attack of opportunity or no?
Not really, no. So you can just leave it there. You could go help with the dark spot that are currently making Verena cry.
Okay. So that's 1, 2,
Like,
Four.
think she made a bad decision.
1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't expect to knock the thing prone. I probably confused the hell out of that thing. How did little thing prone me? What?
He knocked
So,
me over. What?
Kalish sweeps the leg, hitting it with the sword, and then using that wound basically hacks and causes the ogre to slam down to one knee, slowing it down enough that it's basically knocked prone. In its turn, it gets up and it uses the stone that's attached to the chain, well, like a thrown rock, and whips it at your head.
Oh shit!
Kailash throwing a rock at you. It misses. So he basically whips it at you, and it smashes into the ground nearby, shattering stone and dirt. As it roars in anger and pain. Mostly pain, but also some anger.
I could imagine.
Well, the anger is new at any rate.
And then it's
I mean,
Victor's
the
turn.
pain is new, rather.
With backstab? Oh, come on.
Well, you go up to stab it, and the good news is you almost hit. The bad news is,
You almost hit.
You're right in front of an ogre.
yep.
Well,
On the
also
plus
that.
side, if it hadn't gotten up, you would have hit with that roll. Now it's Verena's turn. Verena.
That would trigger an off attack from 3 Darkspawn. It's better just to double down. It's okay. It's 2v3 instead of 1v3 now.
It's much better odds.
And I
Yeah,
can
better.
easily move in close enough to heal whoever's most injured too.
Yeah, yeah. Too bad the dwarf missed as the darkspawn parries the axe, because that's a thing that's happening right now. Is the darkspawn is parrying. Fiore, it's your turn.
So who's
Uh,
is anyone
Everything
badly
is
injured?
going horrible.
I'm so- ah!
No one.
No one's
badly
extremely
injured.
badly injured. I know Verena took a love tap from one of the Darkspawn, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I got a love tap too. But I'm fine.
Okay, well, in that case, I will love tap Verena with bandages. For 9 healing. Just barely. And then, are any of the Darkspawn more injured than the others?
One I hit, he is.
Okay, I'm gonna poke a Darkspawn in the eye with an Arcane Lance then.
Which one?
The more in, none of them apparently, with that roll.
That not even the ogre gets hit by that. It has an 11 defense. What is this? Is this the comedy of errors?
This is the comedy of the healer trying to attack things.
Okay, first,
We're gonna
first dark,
die.
first dark spot swings, and I think hits Verena.
Ow.
14.
The rules are if it meets, that's a hit, right?
Yeah. Second dark spot hits Verena.
Ah.
Okay.
There's no like special rule for triples on stunt points, right?
No special rules. And the third one is going to also swing on Verena. Because they're just trying to gang up on one person.
I hate
That's a
the
15.
day.
Don't worry, it's only going to be 32 damage.
Minus armor.
Fucking
armor.
hell.
Yeah,
Well, you
minus
get
armor
to
3 times.
Yeah, you get to take your armor out of that 3 times.
So yeah, it's only 14 total.
Which I can
Sorry.
easily heal that, so.
Yeah, it just hurts a lot. Sorry, no, not 14 total. I thought that was 28 for a second. That still hurts. Hey, you're okay. The Darkspawn are working together, guys. You're helping them bond.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Oh
Trying.
no, I was talking to the person helping them bond.
Kalash, it's your turn.
Smacky smacky.
Hit it very hard.
Against the same one. $15. Does 15 hit?
Ah, that hits. You're hitting the middle one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, he's still here. It is the ogre's turn.
We're all fucked.
No, you're fine. The ogre is going to use its turn to heal.
Wait, what?
Ow. How?
Ogres regenerate. I think.
Block. Yeah, they can heal 13 HP basically. Which coincidentally is how much damage you guys have done to it total.
God damn it.
It's
And
fine.
don't
Sort of.
worry. The ogre's
It'll
just
go
you
down
just-
quickly. Once we
Yeah,
get
can only
rid
do
of
that
these
once.
Darkspawn.
Yeah, you can only do that once after all.
Oh.
We just have to survive killing the Darkspawn and taking ogre hits. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, another good news. So that's its minor action. Its major action is it's going to go roar, and everybody that's around it, which I think it's basically all of you. Let's see who's around, who's in range. Oh, hey, you're safe, Fiore. So it's going to be all the Darkspawn and all of you. So the Darkspawn are going to roll there. Everybody roll Dexterity Acrobatics.
Except for me.
Yep.
Luckily, all of the Darkspawn kind of suck, except for that one.
Nine. Okay. Okay. Now the ogre rolls its strength. Let's see who gets knocked prone. Everybody gets knocked prone. So you're all knocked prone.
But you any die?
Luckily, it's basically everyone's turn. So we can just get
Victor,
up.
it's now your turn.
So I stand up,
Yes.
and you know what? Let's try this again.
Backstab.
You succeeded.
You succeeded at doing the stabbings. Victor.
My bad. Ignore that.
Okay, and then the dagger does. And Victor, the dagger does to you 6.
Full
Well, that
max.
stings. On the upside, 17 damage isn't anything too bad.
Gained all back the damages we caused plus some.
20 damage, actually, technically. But yeah, it
Wait,
hurts.
why 20?
Because 7 plus 10 plus 3.
What's the plus 3? Huh?
Backstab.
Oh, okay, right. I forgot about the backstab.
You gain all back the
Right.
damage plus some.
Yeah. It's never. Verena's turn.
I get up and regret everything I have. It led me to this being this dumb.
You're not dumb. You're being a tank. You're being a good fighter. Taking the damage so that the mage doesn't get squished in one hit.
Do I hit?
Yes.
13! Yay! That middle one's a bastard.
He's also dead.
Yay! We killed one.
Yay. Fiore, it's your turn. Everybody's on their butts.
I can only use healing once per encounter, right? To heal someone?
Yes. You mean the spell or the
The skill.
skill?
So yes, only once per round? Or once per encounter?
Once per encounter. The spell
Which
can be
means
used
I
as many
was
times as you
using
want.
it wrong. Well, the
Spell
spells
can
can
be
be used as much as I have mana.
Uh,
Now to think of what other minor actions there are that are worth even bothering with. Probably none. Okay, so Verena's hurting a fair bit, isn't she?
Brenna's
Yeah.
hurt.
Okay, let's do a 2 mana heal then. I really wish that heal added plus magic. That would make that actually decent healing.
Yeah, Brenna heals 5.
Better
Well,
than nothing.
it's yep, and now it's the normal Darkspawny's turns.
Oh dear.
Wow, I can still
It's gonna
move.
be like, hey, there's
but-
somebody on the ground next to us. Let's go whack him. Kalesh, you've made whack-a-mole friends. Donk. Donk. Hey, one of them got a stunt point.
One of them got 6 stunt points.
He's gonna use it to give. Not actually going to do that. Okay, so.
It's okay, as long as you don't die.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't die from taking 22 damage after applying armor.
Okay, so 22 is what I take. That's what was applied with armor, right?
Yeah, after applying armor, you take 22. Don't. It's just a bunch of Darkspawn leaping up. It's gone full Goblin Slayer now. Ah, stab, stab, stab.
Except I'm more competent than
This
that
hurts.
is. I mean, what?
Hey, everybody's fine. Yeah, you're more competent than that wizard. Yes, you are.
No, then the healer was. The healer who only had 3 spells. I can cast like 20.
Oh. Up, stand up, and miss.
Stands up, slashes the darkspawn, parries it. And then it's the ogre's turn. Victor, it noticed that you got back up and you stabbed it. It's angry now. It's gonna smash. So it, rather than slapping you with its club, which technically is a chain in this case, it's going to instead swing down with its fist to try and punch you. And it hits. Oh,
That is a ridiculous bonus.
But
yeah.
did it?
It gets to use its strength rather than its dexterity for punching.
That is a ridiculous bonus.
Yeah. Well, its strength bonus is
Doesn't
plus
bother
9
for
because its
some
strength
reason.
is 9. What?
It's boss. For some reason, it's hard to kill.
Yeah.
At least I
So it just
assume it's boss.
it just dunks on Victor and does after armor 10 damage. Ow! So Victor just gets punched in the face by a 15-foot tall creature.
Could be worse. Could be better, but it could be worse.
All right, so as a barrier,
Oh.
And now I wish I was 2 levels higher and had group heal.
Don't
So-
worry, it's fine.
as a barrier, actually, I pop one of my potions. So
Pop a potion.
all right. Now, what's this for potions?
Potion heals you. It's a lesser healing potion, yes? So it heals you, I believe, your con score plus a d6 or 2d6. But yeah,
2d6 plus con.
yeah, 2d6 plus con. There we go. See? That's nice.
Hey, 8 healing is good.
And then, because for some reason, because it's pretty close to better with the ogre.
Poke at the ogre.
Does it hit?
That hits.
Does the dagger go om nom nom?
The dagger goes noms on the ogre for some more damage. Hey, more damage. Yay. Nom nom noms. Yeah, nom 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 nom. Nummy, yummy, yummy, yummy. Verena, it's your turn.
She appears to be asking something a question.
I'm bashing the one in front of me now.
I'm not sure if it's successful or not with that 13.
B.
Yes, wheel girl, that hits. Yep, that's gonna hurt him. He takes some damage. Ah. Ow, and that's back to Fiore. Fiore, everything's going well for once.
Going better.
Well, except Kalash is pretty badly hurt.
Well,
And now he's not with that 15 healing. Which means I can also then give him some good touch. Kalash has +1 strength. And Darkspawn's turn.
yeah. Oh, hey, you give Kalash a boost. Okay. The Darkspawn are going to eeny, meeny, tack Verena.
The Darkspawn
Verena
used tackle with a sword.
axes, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
so they
hey,
used
look at them.
tackle.
So as this battle's raging on in the middle of this one part of the field where the ogre's swinging its chain around, you guys are ducking it out, rolling around, fighting, and these two Darkspawn are just beating the shit out of Verena and Kalesh as Victor's just shaking this ogre who's very, very miffed about how he's still up. Speaking of which, they both hit. Oh, hey, this is gonna hurt. Verena, after your armor, that's only going to be
14,
14 damage.
I think.
Why is it
Yeah,
every
that's
time I
right.
hit Verena, she takes 14 damage?
Luck of the dwarves? Question mark?
Yes. Oh,
Considering it's 2 things hitting her.
yeah, I keep hitting her, so that's the Verena.
Yes.
You took 14 damage after.
Remember what number I'm at now.
Well, you
Meanwhile,
were at 31, and then you took 14, and then 14 again. So 31 subtract 28 equals
equals
3.
I need to heal her. Well, no, because she's at +5, so
That would 20 would lead to 11.
you're at 8 HP.
I'm fucked.
No, you're not. The healer is standing literally next to you. Now, I can't necessarily do much about the Darkspawn stuff all over you, but
Yep. Well, I'm waiting for Chris to do his turn.
Okay. Back.
Hacked.
19.
Yay! Okay, that hits. And hey, you rolled the amazing number of 564. We're okay. Well, you did some more damage, Darkspawn.
he rolled a small straight.
Yeah, he did. So that Darkspawn takes that damage, and then it's the ogre's turn. It's going to grab at Victor again. Victor, he's going to try and
Victor.
grab you. Don't worry. If he gets you, it's only going to be mild death.
Victor, claim victory.
Victor, he got you and he generated 4 stunt points.
I think if he rolls that badly, it should be an auto fail regardless of the bonus.
I mean, you guys can get bonuses this big too. Let's be fair here.
It's going to take a while.
It's going to take a bit, but you'll get bonuses that big, and magic items will help with that, etc. But hey, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh wait, no, he has 4 stunt points, which means he can do this. He can also do crush, which requires 3 stunt points. I'm just showing. I have a roll for it, even though it technically auto hits. That's why the bonus is plus 20. Just for reference, because of
It costs stunt points.
yeah, it costs 3 stunt points with the 3 SP. And part of the reason I'm quieter is because there's family over for the weekend. It's just trying to be not too quiet, but you know how it goes. And I think, anyways, Victor, you take
Special attached to it so you can do a one-off game tomorrow.
Hey, speaking of, what time is that?
We're going to talk about that after the session, but probably about the same time as normal.
Okay.
Or because that should probably work for everybody. So Victor takes 17 damage. Ow.
But
And then Victor.
Victor's gonna die to this ogre if we don't hurry up.
No. So what happens here is it gets crushed, which is, does anybody remember the cutscene in Dragon Age Origins where Duncan fights the ogre?
Yeah.
As I said before, I never played a single game.
I'm going to explain. So the ogre sweeps down with its hand, grabs Victor, crushing it in its hand, and picks him up and squeezes him and you all hear a squeaky noise sound from Victor as he takes another 15 damage.
So I'm unconscious
Victor.
and not dead.
Victor's gonna
You are
die.
dead.
Look,
Okay.
there's no.
And Victor is now unconscious. You can make me a Constitution check. Squeaky toys, nice. Hey guys, on the plus side, when he throws Victor at you to kill you, it's also going to kill Victor.
Oh dear.
Victor's doing relatively fine. Speaking of which, don't worry, Victor. Dagger hurts the ogre for 10 more damage.
Thank you.
The dagger likes Victor.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Dagger's wiggling into the ogre's arm. It's wiggling up it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's not normal. Verena, it's your turn.
Now would be a good time to use a healing potion if you have one.
Don't worry. It's the good old.
Another time for whacking, hoping this succeeds.
That looks like a success.
LV,
Yeah, that hits.
and I give it a 10.
Donk. You hit the top one for 10, which is just enough.
To kill it?
Yeah, that exactly puts it at 0.
Yay!
I was worried a second that you guys were going to somehow again leave one at 1, but nope, you took it out. Now it's Fiori's turn. Fiori, go!
Oh, if it's the last one's going to kill me.
It's fine. And 11 healing to Victor. Unfortunately, that's all I can do.
What happened? Oh, he
Yeah,
killed
you're
me.
still being a squeaky toy, but you're a less dead squeaky toy.
That's the good news.
What's the bad
Hey.
news?
It's the Dark One's turn. It's going to eeny, meeny, miny, Kalesh. Kalesh, it's gonna hit you.
Are you
I think
ready?
you got better armor.
Oh wow, it does hit you. But
Bang!
hey, no stun points, so it's only gonna do that.
Damn it.
Yeah,
8?
Yeah.
8 damage. They're rolling well. That's the one thing. Because for some reason, I can't not roll well when I fight.
Well, smacky smacky.
Yep, smack him back. He's the only one left, and he's at full HP. And that's going to hit. He's going to take it on the chin. Dark
10 damage.
Rage. Okay. Now it's the ogre's turn. So as a minor action, it can just continue to squeeze Victor. It can also throw Victor at somebody. So
What does it do?
It's going to throw Victor at eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going to roll a d3 to determine who he throws it at.
Oh shit!
Okay, wait. First up, everybody call a number. Who wants 1?
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Lana gets 1. 2? Kalesh?
Here. 2.
Okay. So who is it throwing that? 2.
Kalesh! Thank God!
Kalesh, hey, here's your...
Hey, here's Victor!
Don't.
And it misses.
13. It does not hit.
But how much damage does he take from being tossed?
Now, Kalesh, let's be fair here. He's throwing Victor at you. Okay, anyways, are you ready for the damage Victor takes?
The
How
damage
much
that
first?
Victor's taking.
22!
And I'm knocked out again.
So Victor wakes up in the ogre's hand. The ogre's like, and whips him at Kalesh. Kalesh, you use your shield, and Victor skips like a stone. And you hear, as you see the Quinari land behind you in a heap. Now let me check, because I'm pretty sure he can throw the victim as a... Yeah, Oh yeah, wait, no, actually it doesn't do that much damage. Since you don't go to negatives, it doesn't matter. It does d6 plus 9 penetrating. Oh, hey, that's nice. Victor's just sprawled on the ground. Either way, it would have knocked Victor back out. Regaining 11 HP just to get bonked. Oh. Hey, Victor. Good news. You're still in a lot of pain and agony. Free. Good news. It's a minor action to throw Victor.
Oh
That's not
crap!
good news.
Oh dear!
Luckily, I haven't pissed off the ogre.
But
Good
the
news.
ogres...
It's going to move to here. And it, as Kalesh takes it off the shield, it's going to get angry and punch Kalesh.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap!
Kalesh! Friendship punch, go!
Yeah, that's a hit.
Well, hey, wow, he rolled garbage on damage, 2 and 2.
I mean, it still stings, but
Well, I mean,
That
you
brings me
guys are
down
doing-
to 6.
as everything becomes a crisis. Speaking of which, Victor, you designate a
Yes.
player to roll a D100.
I'm unconscious. Okay, whatever.
I think you're designating someone to have your life in their hands, pretty much.
You're at 94. What does that mean?
Well, you'll see.
Yes. Needed himself.
Yeah.
Didn't he also need to designate somebody?
Well, he designated himself, obviously.
There's one downside to this ogre's positioning. I can't move freely now. The upside is I have 29 health, so I probably won't die when I do.
And now then, it's Verena's turn. Verena, you get to go now. Seems the ogre's trying to grab people right now. Verena, you hit, and you get stun points. What you gonna do them for?
Just whacking this dark one to get it out of the way so we can all focus on the ogre.
Get out the way. Okay, yeah, but you have 5 stun points. What you gonna use with them?
Make the damage and ignore armor.
What kind of armor in half?
Yeah, that.
Cut it in half and do another attempt.
Oh, a second attack?
Yes. Does the second attack hit?
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, second attack hit. So roll damage again.
I got an hurt.
Yep. That hurt. Kinda.
Does the
Fiore,
half
it's your turn.
damage apply to both attacks if she uses lightning?
Pardon?
Does the halved armor apply to both attacks if she uses lightning attack?
No, only one of them.
So I give
Well,
it.
time to piss off the ogre. By moving away from it. Which I assume triggers an off attack.
V.
Yep. It's gonna be like ogre, scoop up little mage. No, it's actually gonna hit you with a club.
Does it hit?
Of course it hits. I have 12 armor. Or 12 defense.
Oh, that stings.
And you got a big hit as you run for it.
Fiore, it hurts a lot.
Fury is at 6 HP.
Luckily,
I can minor action that and get 15 back.
there you go. Fiore, you're coughing up a bunch of blood, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Actually, I'm almost back to full.
I'm the one basically near death at this point. One
3 of you are near death.
We're all near death, let's be honest here. Just one is slightly more near death than the others. Speaking of which, can I use healing to stabilize Victor?
Yeah, you can stabilize Victor. Victor's pretty easy to stabilize. I mean, he's just got some crunched ribs, some snapped bones. You're pretty sure the jaw is not supposed to be upside down, but you know, you can put that back together just fine.
It's probably better to use the heal spell than the healing skill. Got it. Victor is no longer negative. Probably.
Oh, I mean, you start at 0, you don't go to negative. So Victor's at 12.
Victor is conscious and in pain,
Yep.
but conscious.
Hello, Victor. You got chucked into Kalesh. You're wondering how you're there now.
I was wondering.
Victor.
Yes.
You woke up briefly, and then you got knocked out again, and now you're awake again.
Now you're about 20 feet from where you were. It's been a weird day, Victor. Uh, the Darkspawn's going to swing at Verena.
I'm gonna die.
Nah, you're
Hey, he
fine.
missed.
It missed.
Yeah, good, because I'm only at 8 and no.
And he's just going to move over to here to let the ogre get in easily. The ogre's going to move to here, and it's going to go in, and it's going to try and grab Kalesh.
Does
It's Colette. Wait, you skipped over Kalesh's turn.
No, neither of those provoked Kalesh.
But it is Kalesh's
What?
turn before the
Oh yeah,
ogre's turn.
Kalesh's turn. Yes, I know. Kalesh, what are you going to do?
Smack the ogre,
Okay.
or smack the Darkspawn.
it's probably an in vain effort, but I'm going to hopefully get a stunt point against the ogre. No.
You rolled a 6, 4, and 5 again. Okay, yeah, you hit 2 damage.
I wanted to get
Yeah,
a
you're gonna do
stunt
damage
point to
to you.
knock it prone
He never
again.
misses, but at least he hits fine.
At least
Yeah.
you hit it and made it weaker.
But not enough to kill it, though.
For its armor. That tough hide of its can steam and smoke and sand. Sorry. Because my arch
Well, at
choice.
least
Okay.
you can't use Sandstorm.
No, but what it can use is Brick Break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
doesn't get a
that-
stun point.
I
Hey.
think that thing literally cannot miss so long as it doesn't roll all ones.
I'm unconscious.
Well, when it punches people. Yes.
We're all
Yeah.
fucked.
Kalash unconscious. Yay, it's Victor's turn. Go, Victor. Your dagger's currently wiggling up.
You know what? Die. Emperor's armor for the stunt point. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, there's no stunt point.
Yeah,
there,
never mind.
unfortunately.
Yeah, just noticing that now.
Well, on the upside, this game is very generous to people getting knocked out.
I mean, it is. And there we go. Let's roll the dagger. The dagger's going to do. Hey, the dagger did 2 damage to you.
Hey, minimal damage to Victor.
Relatively
Lots of damage
minimal.
to the ogre.
Yep. And now it's Verena's turn.
21 damage minus whatever armor it has.
Dude,
Probably a
I'm
lot.
just gonna whack this Darkspawn and hope it dies.
Go down. Bloody. Aha! He parries. Legit
Fuck!
parrying.
It's
Fury, it's your turn.
fine.
The Darkspawn's raging. Everybody's raging. What's happening right now? It's a.
I'm nearly dead. We have one knocked out and one they
Two
got
almost
too
knocked
low.
out.
Everything's fine.
Stop
Calm
saying
down.
that. Stop saying that when one's knocked out and 2 are low.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
but it's.
I
Oh,
got
come
that.
on.
Yay! Magical. Yay! The spell still goes up, but magical.
Wait, no, I
missile.
still passed the target number.
Yeah.
I
you're
literally
fine.
can't fail the spell. Ha! Ha!
So,
So Kalash is back up with 11.
with 11 health, thank God.
I'm glad I got that creation focus now.
I mean, technically, the rules say whenever you get, but yeah, fair enough.
I thought it
mean,
was a fail and a triple.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, don't worry about it. We'll worry about it later.
Okay. So basically, GM's being nice right now. Got it.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. So yeah,
And now- well, let's
Clash
see.
at 11, Victor's at 12, Darkspawn's going. It's going to hit Verena.
And then it
Does
rolls
it hit?
badly.
Does it roll poorly again?
Kind
No.
of, but not poorly enough to miss.
But it's going to go for that yum yum yum, smack them up the head. Okay, yeah, that's still plenty. As he rolls a 1 and 2 4s and a
I think she's still conscious though.
well, with pierce armor, that's going to help a lot.
Oh, it's gonna. Never mind then. She's not.
Yeah, it's going to pierce armor. Because it has 2 other stunt points, and it has nowhere it really wants to go because you're all kind of close by.
Oh, I am down.
Everybody's
Okay.
gone down this fight except for Fiore.
Because Fiore ran away like a bitch.
Hey,
Alright.
things are bad if the feeler goes down. Wait. That's at leaving my attack of opportunity range.
It's only moving 1 square.
Nobody left my. He was like standing right here.
Oh, it's doing the 5-foot step rule.
Oh.
Or Kalash, it's your turn. There you go, buddy.
Can
Come
we do
on,
the
step point.
5-foot step rule?
Come on. Does 15 hit?
Yeah, that will hit the ogre.
14 damage.
As you're weakening it down, hacking into its body, blood spewing out over it, darkspawn blood covering the bodies of everybody here. Yeah, bathe it. It's like a high pressure hose.
You have been adding
The-
your +1 strength, right, Kalash? Or Kiri?
Oh yeah, don't forget your +1 strength theory. So that's going to do an extra. I'll factor that in right now, actually, to be nice. It's going to try and grab. Excuse me. It's going to try and grab Kalash. And it can never. It got to grab once, but hey, you got to apply your armor, Kalash, which I think still puts you at exactly 0.
Yes, it does.
So it just basically ground pounds you is what
So
happens.
we have 2 unconscious people.
Yeah,
And
well,
now
I
this is
forgot.
a war of attrition.
Now it's.
Wow.
Now
Also-
it's.
If you are
Now
Now
unconscious,
it's only
could
Victor
you?
and the mage left.
What?
make them
Yes.
heal
What's your
anybody.
question, Carrie?
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
Carrie?
like, if you are unconscious, could you like mark your token as such?
Do that. Let's mark you as unconscious, miss unconscious person. And now it's Victor's turn. Victor, I believe in you.
Fury, run.
If I run, I'll get attacked by the darkspawn. Unless I can use my minor action to 5-foot step away from it and then run.
Pretty much, yeah. Victor. Oh, hey, you got 6 stunt points, Victor, for hitting the giant ogre. 6 whole stunt points to do what you want.
Pierce
So you
armor and double dent. And what you call it that?
Lightning strike.
No,
The 2d6 extra damage, sure.
yeah.
That's gonna hurt a lot.
So first this.
Yep. So yeah, you're gonna be rolling 3d6 for damage. Okay, so roll that other 2d6. Okay, he's taking.
Or I guess the other 3.
Victor. Yeah, he doesn't have any ally to help him.
I exist
So-
still.
Not adjacent to the ogre.
Wow.
And well, here's the good news. Don't worry, the dagger's there. Which is the good news because I want to just say right now that Victor, you left it at 2.
Oh, come
Before the
on.
dagger.
How badly injured is that darkspawn?
Wait. I want to note something. You would have left it at 2. So even if you had got backstepped, you would have left it at 1. Because I removed the 1 from the damage. So so because you have that dagger, The good news is Victor stabs it in. Victor gets grabbed, and as the Darkspawn pulls him up, he yanks the dagger, slices and cuts, and actually is able to carve off the ogre's head. Falling to the ground, the ogre crawls backwards. This sign of the one true ogre, the massive battle engine that's been swaying through the battlefield, striking down men on both sides, rejuvenates the soldiers, and you guys win the crisis by taking out the ogre.
Do we still have to take care of that dark spot?
Nope,
Uh,
counter's over.
uh,
You win by taking out
Yay.
the ogre. You didn't need to fight those darkspawn at all. You could have ignored them if you'd all focused on the ogre.
I think we would have all died if we'd ignored them.
I mean, to be fair, if you'd all focused on the ogre, you could have done enough damage to quickly put it down.
True.
Because the darkspawn, you missed several times. It
You
would have
still
hit the
got
ogre.
two. You still got two people here unconscious.
Well, yeah, that's why we drag you guys off to the healing station and start fixing you
As
up.
you guys drag them off the battlefield, we'll now cut back to Darius's rules because it's now on to stage 3. And
we
you guys
going
are
back up
rescued and
to-
pulled to safety by Kerbelo and his men. Speaking of which, if a third one of you had gone down, Kerbelo would have entered the battlefield. So, because Ty picked that he wanted to roll. So, anyways, into the third round, it's at this point, this is where it's going to get really fun because who's going to win? Okay, pass. Does that pass? I think he may have failed. Did Darius actually fail? No, he just passed. Fuck, that's close. So that's 7, 9. Okay. Okay. So Darius gets it in 4. What about the Darkspawn? As you guys are pulled off the battlefield to safety. Oh god, that's hilarious.
Screw you.
Okay, so the crisis actually is important. You guys need to win it, otherwise the Darkspawn wins the third round.
But two
Are
of
we
us are
going-
unconscious.
Well, are we
Oh.
going to be restored?
So first up, I'm going to give everybody some healing. So first up, since the fight's over, Verena, you heal 10 HP for the minor stuff. Victor, what was your HP at, Victor?
12.
Okay, so Victor, you're level 3, guys. Okay, so Victor heals also another 10 HP, so he's at 22. Fiore, you're back up to full. Kalesh, you're
And as well because
At
it was
11?
knocked down.
and now the healers you guys have are going to all roll for their healing.
Can I use my healing as well?
Oh yeah, you can help. Okay.
I'm about to get
that's-
something to drink. I'll
that's-
be right back.
Okay, so everybody gets 5 HP. So Kalesh is at that. Victor's
I
at
roll?
27.
Should I roll once or once for each?
Once for every other teammate. And then I'm just going to take the average of that and put it together. So how much do you heal on the...
I heal
dragon
dragon,
die.
dice times 2 plus ability.
So you heal 8. So you heal 11.
So everyone gets 11.
Victor will get 10, so Victor's 1 away from full. And the dwarf is at 26. And
Yay!
Kalesh is at 27. And then everybody is provided that's really deeply injured is provided a potion, i.e. Kalesh and Verena. So 2d6
Thank
plus
you.
con. So roll 2d6, wheel girl.
Is this
Real
going to
girl.
count as a short rest?
That's what the 10 HP was. So Wheel Girl's at 32 HP. Kiri, what are you rolling?
Alright, I'm back.
And I'm up at 31 mana.
Yep. Kiri's at 38. There we go. Everybody's healed up. You're all bruised, battered, but hey, you're alive. You're alive.
And I have most of my mana back, so everyone will continue to be alive, theoretically, as long as I don't get killed.
Now what do?
Yeah.
Now what's
Yeah.
the?
Oh yeah, what's the crisis? What's the horrific crisis? Well, here's the good news. Are you ready for what the crisis is? The crisis is the most dangerous of all. You got to go rescue one of your allied commanders.
Who
Oh,
was captured?
It's not captured. They're basically in the thick of it.
which one
You-
is?
Oh, hey, Siri's
It's
on the
the most
battlefield.
important to this phase of the battlefield.
Who's
So
the most
everybody-
important?
Well, besides, it's not one of the Dalers because the Dalers are safe. Mark up your HP, guys. So here's the good news. Guess who you guys are going to get to save?
Darish?
Don't tell me it's what you call it.
Brash.
Oh,
Can we just let him die?
Do we have to?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the crisis.
Great. Yeah, well, thinking about it, yeah, we still kind of because remember the power vacuum shenanigans we don't want.
And this is when we go, why the heck are you even on the battlefield, you moron?
Ah, I'm an old man, and this cave is my home. Take this, it's dangerous to go alone.
Okay, you're still nonsense now.
Sure, I'll take a magical sword.
Now journey across this mystical land. You hold in your hand my ultimate weapon.
No.
a
Oh,
horse.
great. Okay. What?
Yes. So there's the horses that you guys need to get to. So the challenge is all of you need to get there and clear out some of the darkspawn along the way.
And kill some darkspawn or just make it there?
Mostly just make it there. Basically, the longer you guys take to get there, the worse its odds are.
And we all have to make it?
Half of you have to make it.
Gee.
Hey, Kalash. Do you have the 14 move too?
Do I have what?
Do you have the 14 move speed too?
No, my move speed is a 12.
Armor reduces it still, even if you have Journeyman.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't reduce his dex, so he's still slowed a bit. There we go. There's all the darkspawn. There you go, guys.
I propose we go
Remember-
north. Fuck up there as well.
So are there actual barriers there in the shape of the
No, not right
buildings?
now. No, the buildings are probably rocks that you can run over.
And you can double move if you use both your major and your minor action, right?
Yes.
So I can get there in 2 turns. Assuming we don't all die to Darkspawn.
Well,
Well, what do we do?
Run.
It's your guys' turn. You guys get to go first. So make your double moves. Remember, your movement is yards, and well, meters is the closest thing on this. So there you go. So okay, now then it's all the Darkspawn's turns.
Yeah, I'm actually going to stick with the party instead of dashing ahead, in spite of the fact that I could with my 14 move speed. Singling yourself out seems like a poor decision.
Don't worry, guys. They're just gonna all. He's gonna move here actually. Okay. These guys are all gonna go. He's gonna go here. And we're just gonna move this group.
Okay, so this looks worse than it actually is.
I mean, technically. Anyways, so here's where we get to the good news and the bad news. Who wants what first?
I'm guessing bad news is roll initiative.
No. Good news is it's basically their turn, then your guys' turn. That's how I'm doing it. So here are the attacks on Verena.
Ow, 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 ow.
I feel like all those hit.
Yeah, they all hit.
Oh wait, no. She's got a 14, so
Oh,
one
no.
misses.
One misses.
So,
Yeah.
so Verena, you get to apply your armor twice. Take that, and then 2 are going to get Victor. One hits, and the other also it's because those goddamn 6s.
Ace
And does
got
that,
smacked down
and
to a
then
24.
then oh hey, wait, no, I think those both hit Kalesh. Kalesh,
10, 6, 10, 17, 10, 15, 16. Yeah.
17. Yeah. Well, okay, Kalesh, your damage is this.
-5.
Not bad.
Mine is 10 because I'm rolling both their damages together.
It's only 6 damage.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Now then, let's see. Okay, let's see who can throw axes and at who. Good. Okay, Kalesh is only going to get 3 axes. Victor is going to get no axes. Verena is going to get 1 axe, and Fiore is going to get 1 axe. So Fiore, here's your axe. The moment it rolls.
Yeah,
that hits. Because he. Ding!
I mean, I take full damage, so it's not entirely a pain.
Don't you have like damn armor to reduce that?
Nope. I'm a
Yeah.
mage. I don't wear armor.
Verena gets also hit and takes 1 damage. And then
Actually, I leather armor without too much strain, so I should probably get leather armor when I can.
Hit and oh hey, hit. Nice. Wow, they just keep hitting. What is this? Anyways, wait, no, that's the wrong damage pool. That's the right damage pool. Hey, Kalesh. This isn't that bad for you. Wow. Yeah. You only take 9 damage as you get clubbed by axes to the back.
Ouch.
9 damage out to your armor. Well, it's now all of your guys' turn.
Okay, can we still do double moves or no?
You can totally double move. Verena, okay. Wait, Verena, put yourself back.
Yeah, you should stay back there, Verena. You don't want to trigger 3 attacks of opportunity, and we only have to get 2 people there.
I mean, two
Yeah.
people there will start the countdown. It ends once all of you are there or enough turns have passed.
Oh, well, in that case, I suppose.
Yeah, you still
might-
want her to run.
Yeah, you might want to run.
So,
Okay.
for
I'd recommend,
fun!
I'd
Can I
recommend
double
you go
move
like
while
this way.
still and still drop a heal on Victor?
Okay, yeah, you can get the Verena. You can move past them all. Yeah. So Verena, here's the good news. Yeah, Victor. Verena's going to get. Okay, Clash, move. Do your turn. Do your double move. Okay.
And I can minor action that, which does not pass. So
Yeah. Well, here's the good news. So, everybody ready for the axe party? Everybody gets to see Verena get embedded by axes. So let's see. How many darkspawn are there? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Oh, come on.
it's okay. You have armor, and the throwing axes hit for like 1d6 plus 3.
Yep. So
Well, there's
first
8 of
hits,
them.
second misses, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Did I just roll the same thing? I rolled the same thing. I was confused. 5 hits. Wait, seriously, did I roll the...
Yes, you rolled the exact same.
No, I thought I rolled the exact same thing again. Okay, didn't accept. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. The dice gods are just speaking. Okay. And the other and 2. Okay. So that's 6 hits on Verena.
Ow.
Don't worry, Verena. They only got so many stud points.
Oh, good. Yay.
Yeah.
I'm 38.
But
Which
you
you
also
get
get
what,
to apply your armor, 6
8?
times to that.
So yeah, 6 times. So you reduce that by 30.
Oh my
So you
god.
take 8 damage. And now let's see. Victor. 1, 2, 3, 4 on Victor. None on Kalesh because he's in behind the horses, and only how many on Fury? 2 on Fury. Okay. As you guys run through the battlefield. Oh, wait, I clicked the battle axe, but that's the same dice roll. Hey, Fury.
That hits.
Oh, hey, it's not that bad.
Both hit.
10 more damage. And then Victor gets his. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez.
Victor takes damage.
Victor takes 11 damage in total.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, Victor, you're actually relatively okay after your armor.
I mean, we're all hurting, but we're fine.
Yeah.
Considering we opted for the sprint for it instead of fight 20 darkspawn option, you
Yeah.
know.
And then Verena gets to move inside the circle, at which point you guys, through a combination of rerouting the cavalry, and you get to save the unconscious Brash.
Yeah.
Who wants to carry Brash to safety in their arms?
Oh god damn it! I think I'm the
refuse.
strongest
He
in the
can
party.
walk.
Just carry the unconscious
Nope.
man.
Brash gets 15 healing. He can walk his own ass.
You still need to protect him to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, but
Yep.
I'm not carrying him.
And
He can
Brash's
walk.
horse, carrying him in his their arms. Thus, the mental image of Brash the racist is ruined as he gets saved by an elf or Quinari. Victor,
Yeah.
do you want to snuggle him in your big arms?
How about no?
No, I'll heal him and support him so that he can walk while with the elves' support. So it looks even worse for him.
Well, technically, he's on a horse.
Close enough.
Yeah, okay.
He's still
So-
being protected by people he hates. So in the
I'll
end,
be on the horse supporting him then.
I want some form of humbling by this incident.
I mean, the form of humbling is that, like, the military leader was a Kunari. The team that saved him was literally entirely races other than humans. The only one he isn't racist against is the dwarves, and that's just because he thinks that they're tiny humans.
Yeah. So in total, that
I'll
puts the
take it.
total battlefield total for the crisis point at 17 after this. So 17 versus the Darkspawn's leader's 15 is good. Speaking of which, the Darkspawn leader during this was retreating. That's what he was doing. So
The
Wait,
Darkspawn
oh
leader
shit,
was like,
wait.
fuck this.
Oh shit, they're too good. They're too good. Retreat.
so that's the good. Yeah.
I was
So
about to say
that's-
onto the horses.
Yeah, you hop onto the horses and you guys ride out, pulling men, and you're able to basically. At this point, something comes out of the woods. It's a small contingent of men who are wearing this very particular type of armor with horses that have their own armor that reminds people of griffins. And you also see riding on the back the description of a person that you were supposed to meet here.
Okay.
Who was
The
supposed
Grey
to be?
Wardens have arrived.
Yeah.
Took long
Nice
enough.
nice for you guys to show up.
Just in time to rout the last of the Darkspawn.
Yep. They come in from the east and will crash into the Darkspawn, which will be a surprise bonus, which will do the following. It will give the Darkspawn a -2 on their final roll for surviving.
Ow.
And without their leader, they have to go by the second in command, who is a Hurlock guy, which I need to actually check what the Hurlock captains are for their. Let's see. Hurlock Alphas. Oh yeah, +2. This is good. +2. Okay.
Does that +0?
No, it's way worse than that. So they failed all crisis points. That's a -3. They have a -2 because of the fact that the surprise. That's -5. Then they have another -3 because you guys have 3 types of specialists for the third phase because the Grey Wardens count as a third one. So that means he's working with a -8. And yeah, he's got a -8. So plus his 2, so -6 technically. So let's see what the Darkspawn leader rolls. He rolls a 3, which means you guys will take out are equal to 30 plus 5 for each point he fails the test. At Darkspawn Force, you increase the difficulty to route them by 1 step, so it's 20 on the check difficulty, meaning that's everything. You will actually route and kill all the Darkspawn except for the leader. You'll even get his contingent of men as they escape,
Nice.
meaning the commander is the only one that gets out.
That means we've killed the army, but the leader got away.
And now
You
we get to
kill-
see how badly our people were.
You killed 2,499 exact Darkspawn.
And -1 leader who got away.
2,499. There was 2,500. Darius gets to roll his military lore.
A 22442.
Okay, so let's see.
22442.
Yes, we yes. So he gets a total
14.
of that's 14, and he gets +1 for each battlefield stage. So that's a grand total of 17. Then he
Yay!
gets the yep. So he barely passes, scooting in because of the +1. Literally, that +1 stun point thing you did is the reason why he's able to pass. Otherwise, you guys technically would have failed, but it would have only been 35% of your troops. In this case, he takes his dragon die. And okay, wow, there we go. That's not bad, guys. So, do you want to know how many men are injured or dead?
Yes.
Sure.
15%.
Not bad, since we killed the entire army. And
With your 1,600 men, that means there are 240 injured or dead.
yeah, but we killed.
And the
They only got
agents can be
50% of our guys. Well, we basically killed them all.
Yes, Wilco. Yes. What are you saying, Lana?
And we have competent healers for the ones
Yep.
that aren't dead.
Yep. And let's see, how many? Yep. So there are, of the men that are down, there are. Hey, that's actually good.
What's
You
the
take
percentage?
the entire army. Okay, so you take the entire army, which is 2,500 dead and wounded. So in this case, that's 120 dead and so 240 dead and wounded. And now then,
How many are
Fiona,
actually
you get
dead?
to you get to lead the healing charge to save and patch people up. So roll your healing. The better you roll, the more people live.
2, 3, 5. 3 plus 2.
Okay, that passes.
I don't know if my journeyman skill affects that. If it does, it would double the dragon dice.
Yep, I know. It's more about a percentage thing. So, okay, guys, are you ready for your total loss of soldiers?
Yes.
AKA the ones that we couldn't heal.
Not bad. Only 40 people.
Okay, and now I'm going to figure out from what factions they were lost. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factions. So let's see who took the most losses.
Who did you pick?
Oh, okay. So the person that took the most losses was Lord Brash.
Yes.
The universes.
You're
Brash-
the person we had to
Brash's
see.
universe is going haywire now.
And-
Like,
And
holy shit! how
wait,
did
wait. You don't understand. He lost the most, which means that of those 40 dead, so basically 50% of the casualties were his, meaning he has 20 dead and 100 wounded, meaning he has 20 men.
He
Well,
only has
well,
30 men that are perfectly fine.
well,
Yes.
well. This went well. If this doesn't humble Brash, I don't know what will.
And the other people that lost 20, because guess what? It was split between two groups who lost the most casualties. The other 20 was the town militia.
I had
Oh,
a feeling.
oh, well. There.
I rolled Brash
okay.
twice,
Means-
so he got first and second, and then the
Ouch.
militia got third.
Ow.
Yeah.
So the town
Well,
militia is pretty heavily affected too.
I mean, they have, well, technically, yeah. So they have only 30 men that are currently able to really do much. So the good news is Darius is going to make a lot of money by basically being able to hire out his men as the militia for the next few weeks.
I'm
well.
sure Nalu will as well.
Well, she's probably going to go do more military stuff. But yeah, you as the battlefield quiets down, the darkspawn lay bested, the ogre is slain, uh, the
We all
blood
feel
of the
good.
blood pits rains. You all see Ashal, the Grey Warden commander for Orlays, riding up to all of you.
Hey there.
And we all probably look awful.
Correct.
And she just knows a battle just happened here, so she's not going to complain about that.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, she came in and basically helped sweep the day by cranking the Darkspawn's DC up to 20. Which was the big thing that I had planned, was that Darkspawn's DC just jumps by 5 steps because it's like, oh, fuck.
Okay, she was like the leader or representative of the Grey
Yeah,
Wardens.
she's the
for, like-
leader of the Orlesian Grey Wardens.
Okay.
You know, Duncan is the leader of the Ferelden Grey Wardens.
I just wanted to make sure that yeah, I had
Duncan
to
is-
write down my notes.
She looks at you all. You know, I'd ask what happened here, but it's fairly obvious. And I'm guessing by the fact that I was directed towards all of you means that you're the recruits I was to meet.
Yes, ma'am.
That'd be
Yes,
correct.
we just.
And that's all of the threads tied up in this city as well.
Well, that's good on you. Huh. Are you all right?
As much as we can be, considering we went through an
Just
Yeah.
went through a battle
Yes.
where we just wiped out the entire army of Darkspawn.
Yes, it seems so. Well then.
We're all doing as well as we can be, considering.
But the
Uh,
main leader of the Darkspawn army got left.
Out of character,
Speaking of
would we?
how people are,
Quick question. Out of character, would we actually know that, or would that be something we'd be finding out?
oh, about her position.
No, about the leader being the only one that escaped.
Yeah, you guys know that they cut down the escort for the leader, but the leader got away.
Okay. Just didn't know if we knew that or not. At least in character, if we knew.
Speaking of which, while we're talking with the Shao,
Yes?
I do really crappy healing to the party. Wow.
I mean, let's be fair here. You all technically heal. You all healed from after the fight at least 10 HP.
Oh yeah, I'm back topped off, of course.
Yep. Verena heals 10. Victor heals. Actually, no, Victor only heals 9. And Kalesh heals 11. So, yeah.
Man,
So
I
you're
got
all
a
doing
triple free
relatively
though
good.
on one of those healings.
Yep. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you're. And well, you also are going to get 8 hours of sleep, which will then heal you another. Yeah. So, Kalesh, you're going to be at full. Let's see it, Victor. Victor is going to be. Oh wow, Victor's going to be almost full, and then with the healing from that at full. So Victor's all patched up after some rest. And Verena is gonna just barely make it to full. So there you go. Yeah. Michelle looks
Oh,
at all of
yeah.
you and just nods. Yes,
The
well,
point is more that Fiore is just like completely focused. Like she's responding, but she's focused on her allies.
yes, well, I'm glad to see that you all came out of this all right then. I was informed and have been doing the work for finding out more about this unique darkspawn. And it's a very particular beast.
How
We'll speak
so?
about it once you've all fully recovered, but it's definitely got an effect. You saw the darkspawn you fought, correct? The guttural beast that you were fighting, yes? They didn't look like any darkspawn you've probably ever seen, correct?
Out of character, would we really have seen much in the line of Darkspawn before this, or no?
Not
From some
yet.
books, maybe.
Okay, so
One
like
or
from
two from the Tevinter doing studies on them. They're usually, not as hairy.
yeah, kind of a bit hairier than what I've
And the
heard
dwarf
earlier.
definitely has seen them. Yes, they seem to be gemlocks like others, but they're different. They have some more bestial qualities.
They're mutants.
Yes, they're an offshoot, I suppose you would say. Uh, I'm from various things we've learned. I believe that it has a genlock brood mother somewhere, and we need to put a stop to it so it doesn't keep up its
Production.
foul. Yes, which will be the task for all of you, while I continue the study and trying to track this thing. It's also, how do I say this? It's grown smarter.
How smart?
So it's less bestial now?
Smarter than it already was.
It was already fairly intelligent, but we
God,
found that it's made some writings.
that's
Not.
unusual.
Oh dear.
Were they legible or just like scratches, essentially?
Uh, Here we go. She pulls out a vellum scroll. Uh, do you know someone by the name of Kalesh?
He's standing before you.
Oh, good.
I raise
good.
my hand.
Okay, Kalesh, this is for you. She hands you the scroll.
Okay, I look at the scroll. Is there anything on it before opening it, like a wax seal or anything?
It's written in blood. Darkspawn blood because it's kind of push. And so that means he gutted another darkspawn or cut himself to write it.
Okay.
And it says,
Give me a second to get a writing pad open.
I see you in the song of the Archman.
Just a sec. Okay, I got write it open.
Yep. I see you in the song of the Archdemon.
Oh,
Out of curiosity,
That-
in what language is that written in?
In a language you understand,
So in Tevinter, probably.
or trade tongue. But it's a language. You understand it. There's also follow that up as the sweet words will come. Until we
what was
meet
that
again,
second?
Kalesh.
What was that second sentence in the scroll?
More sweet words to come. I will see you in the fade again.
Oh dear.
More sweet words to come. See you in the fade.
Yes. Again.
Is there any signature?
Riad. RIAD.
Oh boy.
well, it seems like you have a admirer. I guess.
Apparently a evil one that's apparently willing enough to, apparently evil enough or crazy enough to do it in blood.
Sometimes you gotta make do with what you got.
I mean, Darkspawn.
What was the state of the person who delivered you this letter, or whoever it was that delivered the letter to the? Okay, basically, what I'm asking is like, if like the person who got this letter, the original person that wrote the letter and handed it to somebody, did they relay what that person was like as far as like condition goes?
No, we found it. It
Uh,
was stapled to a darkspawn that was impaled to a tree.
yeah,
Well,
it's one way to
that's
make something noticeable.
interesting.
No weather indicators of like, when it was written or anything.
Well, let me look at it.
And like, I'm guessing I'm trying to ask is like the blood, is it nice and dry to indicate that it's
Yes,
been a while?
it's been a while.
Okay, so there's like, I mean, like, you know how blood is like when it's on like on a surface, because I've
Right.
actually done some blood painting before. When you're initially doing it with paint, assuming you don't like, assuming like you're doing it wrong and you end up having like nice thick areas, you'll have like the bit of the crust on top, but it'll be kind of like gooey underneath it for a while longer.
It's a bit gooey in some places, but
Yeah,
that's
Yori's
probably
kind
just
of trying to assess how long it's been.
it's probably a few days old.
Yeah, that's about right. That's
Yeah,
actually about right, even with real life blood painting.
Yeah, it's been a few days, maybe 5, no more than a week.
Yes. Uh, Speaking of which, I have another problem.
What is it?
This one's going to probably uh, be less to your interest, considering you've met one of their family relationships.
I like the sound of this already.
All right then. Brash. He sent with us his son because he was go to the Ferelden Grand Army to assist. Uh, uh, as pointed out, because Brash is technically a Legion noble, his offer was rejected, and his son was supposed to meet us on the way back with his soldiers.
Uh,
He did it.
oh, that's
So,
not good.
so we could have a good potentially 500 men with horses uh, in trouble with darkspawn in the area, or become tainted. So there is the secondary task for you all is you are going to have to go towards the Dales and into frostbo- the Frostbite Mountains and be on the lookout to try and find this broodmother because it's somewhere in that area, and also find this young gentleman who's much less odious than his father, though that's
What
not a hard task.
No, it's
what
not.
is his name?
Oh, Brandon. You may have seen him earlier when we were brought to see Siri.
Is it Brandon Brash?
Yes,
Oh boy.
Is he
the
Brandon
guy that I
Brash the
pointed out that
second?
you had all seen before.
Good, because like after I had asked that question of what was his name, I just had a cough fit.
You saw Brandon during the very first thing, but didn't really get to see him because he was kind of there and then gone. But yeah, so then, those are your jobs. I know you're staying with Siri, so you have the utilization of that. I'm going to reroute my forces and split them. I'm going to have some head back towards Ferelden to make sure nothing happened with Kalian, because I've heard some troubling news from messengers. And relays to see about organizing forces.
All right.
That sounds like a good plan to me. I mean, not that an initiate's opinion matters that much, but it still sounds like a good plan to me.
Before we head out, do we have any current information about the frostbitten mountains?
Well, they're home to many dwarves, most dwarves, in fact. They're cold. They have dangerous creatures in them. And there's about a good chance you'll encounter, considering all things, a large amount of corrupted animals. Because it's a blight. Oh, and speaking of which, I have to duck something with, let's see. Oh, yes, you, Fiore. Come along. We have to go do the joining.
Okay.
Yay, Fiore gets to do the joining.
Don't worry, it's not so bad. You saw what happened
Fiore-
with me.
You were screaming.
Yeah, Fiore, you get to roll me a Constitution check.
114 +1.
Faints.
See, it's not that bad. You go unconscious.
And Fiore's screaming.
You're still screaming. Hey, Fiore. I'm now gonna roll a D100 to see if you live.
Oh dear.
Yay!
You live! Yay!
Yay!
Fiore, your magic goes up to 6.
Yay!
The extra yay.
That's actually really good because raising magic is a pain in the ass for me right now.
Yay! Which also means your arcane lance hurts more.
More arcane
One
lanciness
damage.
goodness.
And I
Yep.
get a
And you
couple
also
of
get
other
a new
things.
talent. Or you can get mastery in sugary.
Might not be an awful idea, actually.
What is sugary?
It's the thing that
That's
lets
healing. It's dragon die times 3 plus cunning now. If you get that.
Yeah,
So
I'll
you
take
can
that.
heal someone dragon die times 3.
And considering it's what's keeping people alive half the time, I'll take it.
Yay! Alive. Yep. As you cough up blood, you're lying there in some pain. Don't forget to modify all your things to note your new magic score. Like your
It
arcane
doesn't
lance.
automatically.
It doesn't, no.
Yeah, it's not like the
You
attack
go
rolls
in
where it does
manually and
that.
change it for your magic and your arcane lance and stuff. It sadly doesn't auto do it. And then, let's see. Who else is getting to be a Grey Warden? Will it be Verena or Victor?
Let's find out.
Victor, Verena, both roll me a communication roll. As she's giving out some Grey Warden this, Fiore proved because you're going to find out, Fiore, as you wake up, people praised your skill in things. And your saving of Lord Brash, such a humble thing from such a strong individual. They are all so amazed by you. Woo. And Victor and Verena rolled the same. So it goes to whoever had the bigger dragon die. So,
Victor wins.
hey, Victor, you get to join the Grey Wardens.
So you get to
Roll a
check.
Constitution save. Victor also lives. And Victor screams less than everybody else so far.
Yeah, after everything that's done to me, you don't think I could take it? I was chopped by an ogre, for Christ's sake.
To be
Hey,
entirely
Fiori's
fair,
actually now joined the people who have fainted at least once.
had he hit Kalesh with it would have been even funnier because it does penetrating damage. So Kalesh just would have just been like, "Oh, those are bones. That's Victor on top of me. Ow." That's basically the ogre's entire strategy is to grab somebody and start trying to throw them at people. Anyways, Victor, you get to increase a stat. What stat are you increasing?
Let's see now. Dexterity is for my light attacks, right?
Yes. Dexterity will increase your light attacks and your defense.
So dexterity is.
I like how you just assumed it was my magic because there wasn't really much other good options.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a free +1. It should always go to a stat that's at 5 or 6 if you have one at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
And Victor is deciding where he's going to put his.
It's dexterity.
Okay. Yep, put it in and then modify your stats. You'll actually have a +5 to daggering people now. That'll be nice.
How do I
Hey,
modify my
Yay,
stats?
stabbing.
You just go over here and click, and now it's a 3. See? You just click in the area, select 3. And now you just got to do the same for all your attack rolls, because they all go up by 1.
And then we go and loot the massive army of dead Darkspawn.
Oh, absolutely.
First you burn the bodies,
Well, okay, yes, that too.
which
Yes.
will take a bit.
Well,
Basically,
I'm sure
that's what's
that
going on.
Nalu and Darius have already gathered all of the equipment of worth. Let's be honest here.
You
They may
burn
miss
them.
them.
Well, let's be fair here. You burn the bodies to remove any taint.
Including the bodies of our allies.
Yep. So any cloth is going to be basically gone because you burn it. And now look at Victor. Victor punches better. And don't forget, Victor, you get a new degree and a talent, or you can get a new talent. So you can get contacts all the way up to journeyman if you want, or you get another one like thieving or something. But for right now, as everything's gone, fairly well. You're all alive. You all survived this rather harrowing experience, and in one piece too.
Mm-hmm. See, the joining wasn't that bad.
I know.
Victor wakes up alone. As Fury's talking about screaming, she just gets pats by Drav. I mean, hey, you had Drav there. He held your hand.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But you guys are there.
So this is what it feels like, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to shake that off eventually. Day or two, you'll be A or K again.
Yeah, it could be worse. But for now, after all this is done, I'm about to head to the bar and take me a nice cold glass of milk.
Yeah, look at it this way. You get to drink right afterwards. It took me a few days before I could drink.
That is true.
Also, if he's like still on the ground, I'll like try and help him up.
I mean, you're not on the gun.
All right, so he's already got nothing. Okay. Yeah, like how close to like the battlefield are we? At least where we fought.
You're nearby because it was right outside the town walls.
Nice.
Can we at least see what looks like weapons in the ground?
Yeah, after the fire dies, then you guys can start helping to loot. The loot will be divided up evenly among groups that fought.
Uh huh. So I guessing you'll tell us what we collect.
Let's see. So we're dealing with a bunch of darkspawn. So 2,500 weapons, you know. Okay, so let's first up start with the basics. There's all the darkspawn have one main weapon. So let's see how many percentage of those weapons are broken. Okay, only 15% are broken. And 59% are in ill repair.
So basically, the majority is worthless.
Yeah,
Well,
the ill
just
repair stuff could be sold as slag.
So that means with well, the ill repair stuff basically needs to be repaired, you know, sharpened again, etc. So let's see. First up, that means amongst the groups, let's see, there's 6 groups. Yes.
That's still a
So
lot of
that-
weapons. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's a lot of weapons that are still in good condition. So, okay. So you guys get technically the Great Wardens get 400 weapons. They will give you guys half of them. So you guys get 200
Nah, okay.
because you work for the Grey Wardens. So the broken ones are going to basically be negligible value.
So like I said, sold for scrap essentially.
Yep. So you have 52 good quality weapons that will each go for a nice little 14 silver.
Silver each or total?
Each. So you guys are going to get 728 silver to divide amongst you from the good quality ones.
So that translates to about a gold each. A gold and a quarter or so.
Wait, let me just add in the bad quality weapons, which are going to go for a third of their value. So you each get 3 gold.
All right, so I had 3 gold for a sheet.
Yep, you all get 3 gold from that. All of you get is 3 gold.
Well, that didn't work.
You have to put the R as well, the /R. Okay, and then they get to go through the armor. Some of them are wearing armor in pieces. A lot of them have shields, which are metal. None of them are wearing light shields, so they all are wearing medium shields, which are all metal. And the shields are all going to do pretty well. And you guys have...
That doesn't look right.
So you guys get... But only half of them have shields and stuff. So you guys are going to get only 100 shields, which are in the same and similar condition. So... And... And the shields plus armor is going to get you. Are you ready? Once you sell your section of the shields and armor to the town, basically, that's what you're doing. You're settling into the blacksmith. So the blacksmith's like, all these shields and armor to sell. You all get.
Well, I'm sure a lot of it also goes to the militia to train new troops and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, that's basically what the malicious portion goes to. and then the blacksmith can sell them repairs and stuff. So a lot of the scrap is going to that. But and frankly, yeah, you guys get this as the loot, and the townspeople celebrate and they cheer because you guys helped save the day. Also, you guys get to divide that amongst 5 of you. Sorry, 4 of you. So let's be fair here. Whereas the town militia is dividing it between 130 guys. So the town
Yeah.
militia, it's
We're
well,
rich.
if you want,
Everyone else doesn't get so much.
yeah. Well, it's 32 gold by amongst 130 men.
I think Nalu has the shortest end of the stick, to be honest here.
To be fair, she also got paid by the city.
True, true. That, and she probably has higher quality gear than whatever they're getting anyway, so.
To be fair, the soldiers, the town guards still are making, 2 silver and 46 copper each.
Which for a normal peasant isn't that awful.
Well, considering it's basically their hazard pay, which basically means they got 2 days worth of salary plus their day's worth of salary, which is another silver. So they basically made 3 days of salary, well, 3.5 in one day.
You know, after spending hours upon hours of fighting,
It was 6
their
hours,
lives.
from mid morning until early evening. Yeah. But I mean, that's just what they get from, the selling of the weapons and stuff. They'll get other bonuses, etc., as the day passes on. And, there's going to be a big celebration.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, And suddenly all the people are going to be super, super happy, And Kerblow's entire thing is just going to go to the orphans and the mages.
Aw.
So, yep, because the Templars don't need much; they're happy as is. They have good lives.
And they
So,
already are like ridiculously well funded as it is, so.
yeah. So Kerblow's like, it goes to the orphans, and they're like, yeah, whatever, because they're honestly good people and they follow Kerblow. And then he gives the other half to the mages because he's like, yeah, here you guys go to improve your quarters. So the
Templars are like,
mages.
okay, fine.
So the mages
And
get
mages-
16 gold to divide amongst all the mages of the tower.
I was more saying like the mages are like, oh, we're orphans too. Because they basically all might as well be.
I mean, that basically just means the mages got 16 gold for the tower. That's a nice little thing. That covers a lot of lyrium.
And that's not even counting whatever random copper the things might have on them. Because that's a thing.
Yep.
I
Speaking
don't
of
know
which,
if it's a thing in this. It might just be a thing in the game, but
well, no, there's actually a rule for that. If you want to give the Darkspawn random copper and stuff, they actually have a thing for that. Treasure, which is this trifling treasure. These are trifling treasures. It's based on the type of battle you got into. So the Darkspawn will have various treasures on them, and there's enough of them. So I'm actually going to roll for a lavish treasure. So what? Which could basically just mean you guys get a magic sword, and I'm rolling for it because I have planned items, and this is just your. And I had the plan, like you guys all get that gold.
Yep.
But what is the the luxurious treasure that you get? Oh my.
But just quick question.
Yeah.
We each get 5 gold, correct? Or is that 5 gold to be divided amongst the
I think it's
4 of us?
8 gold total each.
8 gold total.
Oh, 8 gold each. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I just initially interpreted it as like initially that 3 gold there, then what it said like 5 gold each for the shield and armor. I thought that was the total.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you guys are gonna find something really, really nice.
Is
Oh
it a
my
proper
God.
sized tent?
No, you have to still pay for that. And the town folks are like, "Fuck you! You get to pay for that."
The town folks might give us a discount.
No, what it is something far more valuable.
Is it dinner? I think it's dinner.
It is in fact dinner.
Yay,
Lunch
dinner.
dinner.
Okay.
We're eating Darkspawn. How delicious.
Remember, kids, get your Darkspawn nuggets while they're fresh. We're frying them up. There's no side effects as far as I'm aware.
Well,
See? No side
For the Grey
effects.
Wardens. For the Grey Wardens, we might be okay. Maybe.
Yep. We're probably not the best test case samples for that, though.
No, we're not.
So, scrolling through, one of the lead Darkspawn guards, the ones that were in charge of the protecting the commander, has some very, very interesting plate armor. So, who wants plate armor?
Yes.
Look
Also,
at Kiri. Look how happy he is.
Also, what kind of plate? Light or
Something
heavy?
Like Kalish or Varad.
Heavy.
Heavy. Hell yeah.
It's an extraordinarily high quality. So, Kiri, go put in the normal plate armor, and then I'm going to note in the other stuff.
All right, let me just first put that into my inventory.
And by taking this, Kalash has determined himself to be the tank,
Yeah. Let's see.
and he has to take one of the shields now.
What is
I mean, what? No.
So that's heavy. So that's that's plus 5. Nice. Wait, is that?
Yep, that's going to make it so your armor rating's 10. In other words, the Darkspawn, unless they roll 10 damage, they do nothing. They need to do 10, in which case they only do 1. Meaning, most of the Darkspawn are going to do trifling damage. Speaking of which, the penalty for this is normally -5, but this is Viridian metal, so it's actually only -4 for 1. 2, it is of outstanding. Actually, it's not even of outstanding quality, but it's actually of exceptional quality.
Ooh.
So, I'm just going to go into focuses and note under communication. Viridium armor.
AKA, you clearly have expensive armor, and people respect you for that. You must be some sort of noble or something.
So yeah, to put this in perspective, it's worth 1,500 silver.
Ooh. So it'd normally be worth 15 gold. Nice.
Yeah, it's worth a lot of money. And I have good news for the mage.
Yay! Good news for the mage. Is it that I have a demon now? Because I think it's quite possibly a demon now. I have to replace that rage demon from before. Okay,
You got that.
Now.
They found that on some of those Darkspawn. So you have that. And and 3 regular healing potions.
Well, those are immediately getting handed out to the party.
Yep. And speaking of which, the creepy, glowy magic sword is going to get some notes. Yay, creepy glowy magic sword, creepy glowy magic sword, creepy glowy magic sword. Gonna note this in character notes. So if you look under character notes, Kiri, you'll see this. That's it. It seems to now be made of iridium.
Wait, did his sword upgrade itself?
It seems to be made of iridium. Which
Hmm.
which means that it actually is now outstanding, so it gives you a +1 to the attack roll.
Go
So you
ahead.
have a +5 to hit people.
Nice.
Now then, a final thing of what is going to make this horrifically not worth it. Who wants this small child?
Wait, what?
I'm on the nose.
What?
Everybody gets a child. Everyone gets an orphan.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
Stop right there. Explain. Where did these children come from?
Everybody gets an orphan.
That's not answering my question.
Muzzle tough?
I mean, clearly it's from Father Kirby.
No, actually, what it actually is you guys get 2 NPCs that volunteer to help you.
Okay.
Oh! Yes. So, Kalesh, I'm just going to note down. You have with you now 2 bodyguard friends. So under allies, I'm going to note add character. You can give them a sheet. This is your allied unit / bodyguards. Technically, they work for Kilesh and Fiore because they're the 2 that gets them. Congratulations, guys! You have bodyguards now. They're okay at talking to people. They're okay at other things. They're okay at.
Where'd you see that? Where'd you say that they were located?
They're in
on
allies.
Allies character sheets. And we can actually edit them. Though I imagine their
Yep.
stats are already predetermined.
Yes, their stats are already determined. They're bodyguards.
And I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, there it is. I was looking in the wrong place. Considering I'm messing in my character sheet, I thought it was somewhere in mine.
Nope. What it basically means is you guys have 2 NPCs that will help you out in fights. And as long as you can keep them alive, you'll get more. And the NPC stats can get better over time.
Yep. So, out of curiosity, what was originally like my like reverse edge serrated bastard sword that became a katana, that's now become Viridian?
It seems to be made of iridium. It's still got the red veins in it and stuff.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure I still had the possible magical one, the possibly demon infused one.
The possibly evil magic one, yes.
I mean, I've been reading a lot of Horus Heresy novels. Demon swords are kind of awesome.
Yes. Oh, speaking of which, let's see. So that's what Kalesh and Fiore get. They got 1 guy each. Does Verena get anybody? Wow, Verena actually got 3 people that will join up. And Victor has 2 people that are wanting to join him from the townsfolk. Okay, so I'm just going to note in the allied unit / bodyguards.
Okay.
2 bodyguards. 3 comrade at arms.
We got ourselves a posse.
Yep. and one servant, and a third bodyguard. Yeah, so you got 7 people that follow you around. So you guys can get like a nice little group image that you want to represent them. And let's see, their stats aren't bad, but they're not great either. Boop, boop.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello. Yep. So you guys got a little posse of 7 people.
Yay.
Yay. Don't waste them.
Engage them in Soviet tactics as a meat shield. Charge. Got it.
No, we'll just use them as a scouting party.
Yeah.
None of them are particularly scouts. You have
They
3
both have
bodyguards.
sight and hearing, though.
Look, they're the perfect guys we take when we go drinking. They can handle brawl fighting.
They're
Brawl
not
fighting.
scouts. To be entirely fair, I'm pointing out that right now, excuse me, they have the stamina, but keep in mind that that's just the group. As members leave, their stats will get lower. They're a unit.
I see.
Yes.
Mhm.
And one of them is literally a servant, as in a tavern wencher, because it's a guy. So you have a male tavern wench.
He's
Also, I want to
basically
point out
just
the
like-
wench / tavern wench came from Victor, which means Victor has an admirer. Bad jokes.
So wait, so I attracted a bodyguard?
You attracted a bodyguard. Well, technically, you attracted a bodyguard. Kalesh attracted a bodyguard. The dwarf attracted 2 man-at-arm peoples from probably like Nalu's group, so they're probably partially there to watch you for Nalu. And Victor attracted a servant and another bodyguard. Oh, I forgot to roll for. I forgot to do 2 more rolls. Oh, hey. Actually, you attracted Fiore. Technically, you also have Drav with you guys because he's going to follow you. But he's not.
We
He's not
attracted
going to be in
Drav,
the.
But he's not a combatant.
Drav is a combatant.
Oh, well, never mind then.
He's again not a bard. Actually, you attract. Sorry, I forgot to. I only did. I need to do another roll for you. Because so you actually attracted 2 bodyguards. Clash attracted 1 bodyguard, 1 carrot, and there we go. That's a nice little posse. 8 people and Drav. Drav is patting your head. Are you okay, Fiore?
Surprisingly, yes. Ish. I mean, it still hurts. You don't take a hit from an ogre's club and not hurt. But
Yeah, I figure that.
you know,
Mm.
between the healing and resting, doing mostly better.
Well, come on, let's go celebrate with other people at the party. You can get some rest later. It's good for you. Come on. He's going to pick you up. You're being kidnapped by Drav to go to the party.
Yep.
Do you resist?
Fiore won't bother with her 0 strength.
Okay, Fiore, you have a nice time at the party.
She's just sitting there like, well, you can probably overpower me anyway.
That's lewd. Speaking of which, how he's going to carry you out? He's going to carry you out, considering you're sore and weak, he's going to carry you up Rattlestyle. You get carried up, settle to the party. Kalesh
Oh,
is
so-
meanwhile trying.
Got it.
What?
The Princess Carrie.
Yes, the Princess Carrie. Verena is going to get to spend time with some of Nalder's men because she's kind of curious but doesn't want to get close to you because creepy. And you guys have to find Brash, take care of a broodmother. And Victor is spending time with Darius because Darius has pulled him into a drinking contest, and Kerblo's joined in. Somehow the Quinari and the Quinari are shorter.
What
It goes-
again?
It goes Kerblo, Darius, Victor in the scale of height from biggest to smallest. I just wanted to note that.
Because Kirby is a giant punching priest.
Punch.
I'll go and punch.
Just starts beating the shit out of. I mean, think about it. If three of you immediately to the.
Also, I should look into armor that
Oh.
I can wear that won't entirely screw me over. Strain only adds to the mana cost, right?
Yeah, only adds the mana cost. And hey, once you get Arcane Warrior, it'll be lease. That's lease. And meanwhile,
Once I get
Kal-
Arcane Warrior, huh?
yes, at level 14. Unless, of course, you can't find a spirit healer, in which case your best bet is probably to learn Arcane Warrior from the NPC that you've met that's already an Arcane Warrior.
Well, that's generic.
And Kalesh gets kidnapped.
Guy, by my wife.
No, literally kidnapped.
Oh,
Wait, what?
And Kalesh gets kidnapped. Okay, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Well,
What?
that's
Yeah.
definitely a cliffhanger.
Yep, that's where we're ending tonight. Boop, boop. So, in other news, Kalesh, you're being shipped back to the Vinter.
Oh shit.
Do. You've been found.
Let me guess.
Great.
Eleanor.
I have to go rescue him.
And everybody else is going to get woken up the next morning by everyone's favorite waifu for laifu, Eleanor,
Brash?
informing you all that Kalesh is missing.
wait, was it?
Well.
Wait, what's with you? I thought you kidnapped him. Oh shit! Wake up, everybody else. I think it's been found.
And that's where
Hey.
we're going up. With some RP between all of you.
Yo, Fury, Verena, wake up.
What?
Hello.
What's the problem?
Kalesh has been kidnapped. I think by his old slave owners.
Oh, that's
Well,
but great that we didn't notice until the next day. We don't know where they went.
on the upside, I'm here.
Well, let's be fair here.
How
There's
wait,
only
wait,
wheel girl.
upside. There you
How about wheel girl? Shh. He was a slave in the Tevinter. So which way is the Tevinter?
I don't know because
Well, you have a giant map that you can look at. Remember, you're near Siri on the map. You are here.
So he's to the north.
Assuming they're going by land or sea.
If they're going by land, they are not going to go through that area. they're going to have to go around on the big road around that lake because going through there is really bad and really rough, and there are wyverns there, and you don't want to deal with wyverns. So they are either going to have to take the long route, which is going to add a long time to it, and you guys can easily catch up, or they're going to try and take the short route to go through these various small islands hopping by ferries. So you guys got time. Also, hey, Clash was just kidnapped.
Wait, if they're going by sea, wouldn't they have to go through the Walking Sea, out into the Armathenian Ocean, then go all the way around Revia into the Venerection Sea, then go back into the North Sea?
No, I'm pointing. Okay, so if you look at the map, so here's their routes. They can either go south and around this lake and then go back up here through Orlais, then take this road up through Navarre. Go up to Navarre, go through Navarre to get to Deventer.
Okay.
Or they can go to the east and then take this series of islands right here to cross over here and do the shorter route. They're not going to go directly west here because that's risky. And they can't go fully east into Ferelden because they're going to then hit right into a lot of places where there's a lot of elves that would save you.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought that we were roughly
Well, yeah, it's roughly you're a little bit further south of that. You're a little bit because the water's to the north of you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was just a little off then. Okay.
Yeah, you're just a little bit further south, so they have to go around.
Okay, I get
Because
it now.
going through there is swamps and wyverns, and a single wyvern bite, and suddenly, well, we don't have a masterful healer. Well, Jim's dead. Also, it's a good thing you picked master healing because a wyvern bite can only be healed by that when it gets the poison effect. Also, guys, if your master healer goes down and one of you gets bit by a wyvern, you're dead.
If I go down, we're all kind of screwed. Let's be honest here.
Hence,
I mean, I'm
we
saying,
gotta-
let's just say, Fiore, you go down, and the rest of the group wins the day. After the short rest, any person that got bit by the wyvern that was poisoned would have taken enough damage that they're probably dead. Especially because they'll probably be weak. And yeah, as I was saying, they can't east because they'll hit Ferelden, which even though it's still really shitty place to be, they can't go to the north through Cape Calhead because they'll hit the Mage's Tower, and the mages will help. They can't go south because Redwall is down there, and they're really good to their elves, so they'll save you. They don't even have an alienage, turns out. So yeah, so Ferelden is basically a no-go. Going through the Waking Sea any further out means they have to deal with deeper waters. If they go too far east, they hit the free marches, and they have to avoid those because then they'll have to deal with pirates that will save you. If they try and go even further out to just avoid the free marches entirely, they have to go around Ravane, which means they have to deal with Quinari, who, since you're not a mage, won't approve, because Quinari don't do slaves. So, and Antiva, well, they nominally do slaves. That means they'd have to still get around the free marches and avoid Ravania. So, yeah, they're going to go through Orlais because Orlais is actually the shittiest place to be in the entire Dragon Age setting. Because
so
even if
these people made poor decisions, were probably desperate.
Well, I mean, let's be fair here. Orlais sucks for elves because they have the alienages, just like Ferelden does. Ferelden and Orlais are also the only two places with alienages. The Ferelden alienages, though, are better cared for than the Orlesian ones.
Yeah, it's basically like trying to compare like the ghettos of Detroit to like say, like the ghettos in Warsaw, in German occupied Warsaw.
No. Here's how you compare the two. Are you ready? All right, here's how you compare the two. Ferelden's alienage is Toronto. I can say that I'm a Canadian and I grew up around Toronto. It's the worst of the cities, big cities where it's ghettos. Orlays is Detroit, i.e.,
Every man
it's
for them.
it's mismanagement of public funds if there are any, and there's a lot of scheming and taking the funds, meaning there's a lot of. And the other thing is in Ferelden and Toronto, there's upward mobility, whereas in Detroit, there appears to be, but there really isn't. And the other thing is in Orlays, there's still basically slavery. It's just that they call them servants. In Ferelden, they do shitty things, but they don't. Everybody can be a servant, and anybody can be a craftsman. You'll just get judged in certain parts of the city and certain locations. So, do you want the group that will openly, basically, if they do hate you, they'll openly hate you? Or do you want the group that will hate you, and actively spite and combine behind your back?
I'd rather deal with it up front. Rather get punched in the face than stabbed in the back.
Yeah. The Orlesians stab you in the back. The Fereldans, if they don't like you, say it to your face. And if they do like you, / you prove yourself, they won't care. This is such a strong thing that when the Fereldans are shown somebody's actually competent or essential, they basically try and make amends. Which is important. That's basically Logain's entire arc from Origins. Yeah, we're over with the session. It's done. No level, guys, but you did it. You're alive.
Mm-hmm.
And most
And-
of us got Grey Warden, which is basically like leveling up.
I mean, except for the most important person,
Uh,
Veren.
Yep, Ren still hasn't become a Grey Warden.
Why does Drab suddenly need to be a Grey Warden?
I was just joking.
But Fiore gets to spend a nice night. He helps you dance because you're too weak. It's adorable. There's going to be at least one love poem written about it. Daw. It's cutesy. And next time, you guys get to go save Kalash.
Yep.
Do we get
Steelers.
moments? Do I have a question? Do we get moments of
Yes?
what Kalesh is having to deal
Oh
with
yeah,
it?
yeah. We're gonna do that. And I'll be right back, guys. Session's over. I'll be back.
Yep.